Hello, everyone. Hello. How are you doing? Hello. Happy Republic Day. First up, it's 26th of Jan 2024, and it is almost 9. As you know, I come 2 minutes early, and our guest is also here who is waiting patiently and wondering what the hell is going on. I can see it on her face. but yeah, she's waiting. So, hello everyone. And this is Citizen Hour. Every Friday we do Citizen Hour where we either get a guest or we do deep dives. अभी तक format set नहीं हुआ है, so like we do whatever we want. But today I am very happy because we've been trying to do this for so long. I have with me Dr. Medusa. You might know her from her very popular videos, Dukh Darshan and other things. She also has a channel called Neighborhood Teacher. So yeah, she is there. She is in the background. So today it's going to be a chill session, and she really wanted to react to some things. So I was like, let's react to the news. Why not? Let's react to the news. And we're going to try something, guys. So right now we are going to try and watch some videos later and see if there is like latency allows us to have some real time reactions. No guarantees, maybe nahi chalega, so then we'll just react to whatever text we see. So yeah, that's the plan. And there is no real agenda, but I do want to talk to her about a bunch of things that we have been talking about. And if you have any questions and if you have anything to say, please, chat is open. You can talk to her as well. So yeah, without any further suspense, say hello to Dr. Medusa. Hello. Hi. You can unmute yourself now.
There's so many buttons. Hi. Also, I can't see you. I still can't because I can see the live stream.
Just
And
refresh karo
oh
usko.
yeah, you need to bro. This is so
What?
not done.
What happened?
You need to tell me these things. I don't I don't know half of the things which is going on in my screen. Okay, now I can see you, but I can only see you. I cannot see myself. I can see myself in the other screen. Oh my god, this is so
Yeah.
chaotic. I'm
So
so sorry,
no,
guys.
here
I'm
here
sure
is a
you are all
suggestion.
here
Here is a
fixing something.
suggestion to you. Just minimize the Discord thing and just watch the stream. That will be
Right.
better for you.
Okay. Okay, one second. Let me is this live? Okay, because there is like a lag now.
Yeah.
So video audio not synced. Somebody is saying video audio is not syncing for you as well.
Video audio is not syncing. It is syncing. I can see it. I can see it on the side also. It's fine. It's fine.
Maybe it's syncing.
Life is a trial. We do trial and errors. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, welcome.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me here, and thank you so much, all of you, for joining. Is Dr. Medusa from Assam? Oh, sorry. Am I meant to be like? Should I be
I'll
checking
read
the
some. You can also
chat as well?
interact. Yeah. Absolutely. So like I know you're
Yes,
mentioning
I am from.
Abhijit Thakur, who said Dr. Medusa is a doctor in which discipline. So you tell
Oh yeah.
us, Dr. Medusa, what are you a doctor in?
I am a doctor in linguistics, which is language sciences, which is basically how the study of how languages function in our society, in our brains, how they are mapped in our brains, how they have been through in history, and so on and so forth. So it's basically language sciences. So I'm a linguist,
Yes.
and I am from Assam. Yes, somebody mentioned. Somebody asked wrong English. Wrong English. You asked I'm from Assam. Yes, I am from Assam. And Rajesh Majumdar said, "Hey Madusa, kene ke bhal ne bhal dada bhal. Thank you for joining. Bhal lagi se apni yahi se."
I think you're just taking over the stream, which is fine by me. I'll just watch.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I tend to do that. I do. So go on. You take
No,
the
no.
charge.
That's the whole point. Like they want to talk to you, so please do talk to them. And the thing is, I also want to talk to you, Medusa. Please, like मुझे भी थोड़ा भाव दो मेरे audience से ज़्यादा.
Please, please.
So, how have you been feeling lately?
बहुत बढ़िया भैया मजे ही मजे.
I saw your video. You did one video
मजे
about
ही मजे.
you have a new character, if it seems, who is
No, people have made it as an the people who have seen the video, they have made it into a character. I did not really think of it as a character. And कोई पूछ रहा था कि इसका नए character का नाम क्या है? And but Bhagat Ram is already taken by Bhagat Ram. So I
Yeah.
can't really like name it Bhagat Ram, but I have to think of something because like this is going to this is and also that video has gotten me probably the most hate so far in my
Oh.
social media career.
Isn't that like a trend line which is just going up in general though? Like every new video put out,
In general,
yeah. But then how do you
in general
quantify
तो
more
होता ही
hate?
है. No, because I am seeing a very sizable increase in the number of threats and in the number of कहते हैं उसको गाली and in the number of racist slurs
Hmm.
which are being used on Instagram. And because I was very careful about my Instagram audience, no, my Instagram audience is not much. It's like
Hmm.
a
Hmm.
like very cozy group of people which I because ज़्यादा लोग आते नहीं थे एक दिन में मान लो there are 15-20 followers which who increase and I would vet all of them at one point of time.
Oh wow.
Okay. But yeah, because I was like very scared about my mental health. क्योंकि वो होता है ना कि somebody would write something and he would go on this, you know, like binge about like, thinking about yourself and whether you are doing it right or not. And there's so many other factors also associated. ना कि डर
Hmm.
भी लग रहा है थोड़ा बहुत कि क्या करेंगे क्या नहीं करेंगे. And then are you actually saying what the right thing? Are you actually on the right side of things? So ये सब सोच सोच के ना mental health की बहुत बहुत बुरी हालत होती थी.
Hmm.
Block. That's why my reach is also like very limited because I don't care about reach. I don't care about followers. I would block people left, right, and center. Anybody who said anything offensive, तुरंत ब्लॉक करो.
Hmm.
तो वो मैं कर देती थी तो इसीलिए वो कम रहता था. बट इन द आई यूज दैट कोलैबोरेशन वाला फीचर ऑन इंस्टाग्राम. So I collaborated with like 4 different pages. So
Ah.
probably उन
Hmm.
4 different pages के जितने भी haters थे ना, all of them they just like landed on my
Oh
page.
God.
So it's not good.
No,
It's not
and
good.
I see
It's
like
not good
you
at all.
and both Rantingola responded to that also. I think Rantingola to went nuts. So like she to went like
Yeah, and she did a like very long. She did a long and yeah, and we were supposed to do a live actually. She and I were सब like हम लोग live बैठेंगे अपन live खोलेंगे सारे comments और live पढ़ेंगे और जो भी है reply देना होगा reply देंगे मजाक उड़ाना होगा मजाक उड़ाएंगे. So वो सब हम लोग वो सोच रहे थे. But then she made a video out of it. वो तो कर भी सकती है. Like she can even read out some of the stuff which is there. I can't even read them out because I'm a teacher and my students are there and I don't want that kind of a message to be sent out
hmm
in the,
hmm
in the internet. मैं तो वो पढ़ भी नहीं सकती हूँ. कभी-कभी स्क्रीनशॉट मार के डाल देती हूँ. That's a different thing. But वो थोड़ा वो हो जाता है. So that is how like the it's quantifiably and very visibly is much more for me
hmm
in on Instagram. इसमें नहीं है इतना ज़्यादा. Twitter पे उतना ज़्यादा नहीं है.
hmm.
Even on YouTube, it's not that much. But on Instagram, bro, and there are
In
people who are tagging like random Sena and other
Oh,
Hindutva
that random
ye
Sena
channels.
handle. Yeah, that happened to me a bunch of times as well. मैंने तो block कर दिया random Sena को, but then they keep tagging some other handles which are related to that. It's horrible. So just for the
हाँ, हाँ,
audience
हाँ, हाँ.
who don't know, random Sena is this account which proudly basically takes down quote unquote liberandos and essentially reports them, harasses them. They have this WhatsApp group or no Telegram group, whatever, where you can report any librandos that are bothering you, I guess, or like causing you mental harm, and then they come in to rescue you. So if you see like people tagging random Sena, you know where that is going. So I've seen that happening to you as well.
But I tried to find their account on Instagram. It's not there. Like it's either they blocked me, but like, why would they block me? They would want my content,
I don't know.
like in order
I
to
don't know.
show me some kind of my place. But their page is not there. But there are other accounts. Some Pandeji is there. Then some with Hindu something that is also there.
Yeah. So
Anyway, somebody's
it's funny.
listen.
Like
Oh,
this
somebody.
brings me to
Huh.
one very important question. Question नहीं मतलब this I've been wondering a lot, right? Which is uh, ये जो अभी जो राम मंदिर का जो situation है, like all the things that have happened. What do you think makes people you know, go in front of masjids and create a ruckus or put a flag on the cross or whatever. I mean, I want to hear from you because I have many theories about this.
Listen, no, wait. This is the exact question I asked the other day on Twitter. I don't
Hmm.
know if you have seen it or not.
We can see
Wait, I'll
it.
I'll read it out.
We can see it.
Uh,
Let me just open
can
your
see it where?
account.
How?
Yeah, I'm going to open your account and see it. Ha, you tell me. You tell me. You go on.
I'm like, I have a very simple question. अपने त्योहार में ढूंढ के मस्जिद क्यों पहुंच जाते हो?
Ha,
ठीक है?
ha.
And there are people who answered it. Some of them were very nice. And there was one, usually, जो usual लोग होते हैं ना, जो your the Bhakt Mandali, they
Hmm.
would come like, somebody like, somebody asked, is like, I have a very simple question. पप्पू रस का नशा कितने घंटे चलता है? I'm like, bro, same Pappu line, like you have nothing new, zero for originality.
Pappu Ras. What is
How boring.
Oh God, Pappu Ras. Oh, it just clicked what it. God. So this is this whole Pappu Mutra brigade. Now it has become Pappu Ras apparently, or whatever it is. Yeah, I
Yeah,
get
yeah,
that.
yeah,
And
yeah.
you said same Pappu line. You have nothing new, nothing
So they're like,
original. How boring. Zero out of. So you're
yeah.
rating them basically now, which is very amusing.
I have to, because I think मैं हमेशा से ये सोचती हूँ कि like in order, because the fact is all their lines are so repeated, so cliche, so even the gali etc they give, the threats etc they give, they're like so meh हैं, मतलब nothing new यार. There was this, a few days ago, somebody wrote an extremely abusive
Hmm.
message on and I was like, bro, this is original. I was so excited कि अच्छा कम से कम original है, कम से
Huh.
कम जो गाली use की है, that is original. And no cuss words, no
Huh.
cuss words. They were very nice words used for the different reproductive organs of your body, but no cuss words. And it was such a like picturesque and very descriptive gali that they gave me. I was like, bro, this is good. This
What
is,
was it?
I took a
Oh,
screenshot.
but
I'm like,
you can't say it.
I will not, I cannot
Ah, yeah.
can't
Okay.
say it.
Fair enough. Fair
But
enough.
I took a screenshot. I took a screenshot and I shared it with my husband. I shared it with my friends. I'm like, see, this is the level of
Creativity.
a gali which I would creativity which I would like appreciate and I would probably respond to if that was in public. If that was given in public, I would have actually responded to it like, bro, 9 out of 10 for creativity. Very nice, very well done. I have this benchmark that it has to have that kind of a response in me, because any threat, any gali, it has the same kind of idea कि ना क्या है यार, ये सेम ही है, सेम
Yeah.
चीज, एक चीज ही बोल रहा है, या तो कभी पप्पू होगा या कभी चिंकी होगा या फेशियल फीचर्स या
Hmm.
कैरेक्टर को लेके या they'll use some other epithet. तो इतना बोरिंग लगता है ना, तो इसीलिए उसमें
Hmm.
कोई फायदा नहीं, तो अच्छी गाली दो, अच्छा
Like,
कुछ
so here's the
मतलब
thing, right?
बढ़िया सा
While
ओरिजिनल क्रिएट
you
करो, तब मैं रेटिंग दूँगी।
No, while you talk about this, no, there are some low effort people in the chat also. Okay, so like in the chat also, like
हाँ।
Kushal is now a regular. He came in like last week. He came in because वो राम मंदिर पे एक
I saw
episode
I
किया.
saw I saw one of your कुशल, yeah.
Yeah, so he came in and now he बस spams with like urban naxal बोलता है या librandu बोलता है, all very like 2014-15 की गालियाँ he is bringing up again. I'm like नया कुछ नहीं है.
I know.
Yeah, it's like यार
वही तो
थोड़ा
चीज़
तो
है ना,
अपडेट
अर्बन
करो.
नक्सल वाला जो है, वही चीज़ है, it's like very yesterday. Your galis are also like very yesterday. Like come up,
Come up with
bring
a
something new.
yeah,
ये अच्छा
and
बढ़िया
also
वर्ड, अच्छा
यहाँ पे
वर्ड है।
यहाँ पे Soham was saying spoken like a true linguist. Like when you're appreciating someone giving you galis.
Yes. Exactly, because see, for I have to adhere to certain social norms, that is purely because we live in a society and we have to live by certain rules.
Hmm.
But the fact is, as a linguist, I understand the beauty of galis and the necessity of galis in a society, right?
Hmm.
So and some of them other not I'm like I don't want to be I understand and recognize the misogyny associated with a number of galis which are there in our language, but that is very limited to the languages that you have knowledge of. For example, my language, Assamese, I'm a proud speaker of the Assamese language. My language has very much gender neutral galis. तो उसमें आप माँ को भी गाली दे सकते हो, बाप को भी गाली दे सकते हो, भाई को भी दे सकते हो, बहन को भी दे सकते हो, सबको गाली दे सकते हो. You have like this whole full on 50 क्या कहते हैं 360-degree angle as far as galis come, right?
Yeah.
So I understand the necessity of galis, and I understand not just and galis to mean the like cuss words. Yeah, also dart lagana. There are ways of saying things which are like very creative and very beautiful. So I really like the whole idea and the whole concept of galis in languages.
But
Yes,
isn't
I appreciate
like,
it. So अच्छी दो तो अच्छा मैं इसको appreciate
so
करूंगी.
I've been trying to so when I started streaming, no, someone told me कि bro तुझे ट्विटर पे ऑलरेडी इतनी गालियाँ पड़ती है, तुझे इंस्टाग्राम पे इतनी गालियाँ पड़ती है, why do you want to give भक्स a chance to curse you live, right? And it was a very legit question, right? Which is like तू लाइव स्ट्रीम पे तेरा चैट चल रहा है एंड ये लोग गाली मार रहे हैं, right? Which is happening. So I had to come up with a way to sort of deal with it also, right? So one thing is ignore them, block them, whatever. The second thing is I try to sort of engage them sometimes because content मिलता है, great content, but also I try to tell them ki, like for example, someone is, calling us urban Naxal, right? Again, such an old term, someone floated it around, they're using it. Yeah, the thing is, I keep telling them ki, what? Oh yeah. Of course, he wrote an entire book on it. Vivek Agnihotri, he's the great coiner of this word. Yes.
Oh, yes, I forgot he wrote a book on it. Yeah.
So I tell them that, guys, you are using these words because you don't have better vocabulary. And I mean, it's obvious. Like, if you had good vocabulary, you would, construct sentences, I guess. Or at least like thoda effort dal ke. But yeah, so there are some people who actually now put in the effort to construct sentences and curse me, which I appreciate. Yeah.
Exactly. Plus you're doing good. You are providing a service to these people. Yes,
Yeah.
very good. At least मतलब वो नहीं होगा ना जो linguistic breakdown हुआ है society में वो नहीं होगा.
Yeah.
Sentences create करना सीखेंगे. Good job. Somebody says Meghnad for PM. I'm like, yes bro, Meghnad for PM. Somebody like Bourbon Naxals.
Bourbon Naxal. And there is Turban Naxal, Bourbon Naxal.
Varun says Bourbon Naxals. Lovely. I like that.
Bourbon Naxal. Kushal. So what also happens is trolls try to get a little bit of a rise out of you all the time. And so, like for example, a 20-second ko jo stream I was doing, people came in to watch the quote unquote meltdown. Again, I don't understand. I was not melting down. I was laughing. And I clickbaited them into reading the Asar report. Because
Oh shit.
so the very betrayal also happened because so many people turned up to see Ram Mandir and I was reading the Asar report for them. So that was fun. The thing is, they come to see meltdown. So I was like, bhai, go and watch some Godi media. You'll get happiness. Why do you want to come and stress yourself out by watching us? And it's crazy. I mean, I don't understand why they do this. But I guess cringe watching is a thing. So they cringe watch us.
Oh, wait. Somebody's like, she removed her hijab. Astaghfirullah.
Oh, God.
Good. I like this one. I like the correct uses of astaghfirullah.
Oh. But
and also, by the way, listen, I have seen just one video with you talking to Kushal actually, and and then right now also he's very active on the screen.
Yeah.
And I'm really you should really appreciate him, yeah, because to take time out specifically, because people say that there's a very thin line between love and hate. To take time out specifically to come and see you, listen to you talk, and have this one-sided conversation, and and plus his kya kehte hain, his voice is also very clear. What do you call it? The nomenclature and his information and his knowledge about your podcast, because somebody was like, Kushal, get a life or something, and then he's like, oh look, a little make nerd is offended.
So teaching me what to do. Yeah.
Yeah, and he knows that people who follow you or people who like you can be called make nerd. So that kind of dedication, it's like it's almost bordering on love, bro. So I'm like
I
you
like
should
that.
be appreciative of Kushal a little
That's
bit more.
awkward. But
Kushal,
yeah.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm like really like I support you, man.
Yeah.
Like hang on.
Yeah,
Eh?
there are
One
many.
day, one day, one day, Meghnad will recognize your love. I'm sure.
No,
Thank you
I
so
do
much.
read their stuff. I do read their stuff. Again, it's good. Like, I mean, they're putting in the effort, so I should appreciate the effort also. At least कुछ type तो कर रहे, या फिर copy paste भी कर रहे, जो भी कर रहे, but कर रहे. It's fine. It's fine.
हाँ,
But
engagement.
tell me, how are you
Hmm.
feeling nowadays? I asked this before. Now I'm asking again.
But I did say majai, but then very very fully speaking. For example,
Hey, listen,
I also
can
talk.
we first watch
I
that video and then you can answer? Can we watch your video and then you can answer? मजे ही मजे मुझे दिखाना था
yeah,
मेरे
sure.
audience को. And then since you're here, you can give
हाँ,
live reaction to your own video. Guys, so Medusa did this amazing video and I'm so happy she posted this today.
मस्त एकदम शोभा यात्रा निकाल रहे,
this one,
रैली
yeah.
निकाल रहे, सर का पट्टा मिला हुआ है फ्री में, गले का पट्टा मिला हुआ है फ्री में, पेट्रोल टंकी में भरा हुआ है, एकदम सब तरफ एक जैसा लग रहा है, सब लोग भगवा भगवा सब जगह लहरा रहा है, एकदम ट्रैफिक को जूते की नोक पे रखा हुआ है, एकदम भारत
I
माता
can't
की
hear
जय
it.
मजे
Is that right?
It's
उसके बाद वहां से थोड़ा सा आगे
sorry,
बढ़े जान
pausing. So people on the stream can hear it. You have made this.
Okay.
You have made this. You don't want to hear it. What is this? फिर से प्ले कर रहा हूँ मैं. रुक जा. खुद का वीडियो देखने दे लोगों को. Wait.
मस्त एकदम शोभा यात्रा निकाल रहे, रैली निकाल रहे, सर का पट्टा मिला हुआ है फ्री में, गले का पट्टा मिला हुआ है फ्री में, पेट्रोल टंकी में भरा हुआ है, एकदम सब तरफ एक जैसा लग रहा है, सब लोग भगवा भगवा सब जगह लहरा रहा है, एकदम ट्रैफिक को जूते की नोक पे रखा हुआ है, एकदम भारत माता की जय मजे मजे. उसके बाद वहां से थोड़ा सा आगे बढ़े, जानबूझ के मुसलमान इलाके से निकले, वहां पे मस्जिद के सामने डीजे लगाया, एकदम नागिन डांस किया, एकदम लेट लेट के जमीन पे पता ही नहीं चल रहा था कि सांप है कि इंसान है. एकदम समझ रहे हो, जय श्री राम, मजे ही मजे. फिर वहां से थोड़ा सा और आगे बढ़े, मुसलमान दुकान दिखी, वहां पे तोड़फोड़ कर दिया, मुल्ला साहब बाहर आए, उनके सर में भी तोड़फोड़ कर दिया, बगल से बुरके वाली जा रही थी उसका भी छेड़ दिया, एकदम आएगा तो मोदी, मजे ही मजे. पुलिस भी अपना एकदम फुल
Oh
एस्कॉर्ट दी
God.
हुई है, एकदम अपन किसी का भी सर फोड़ दे रहे, किसी की भी दुकान तोड़ दे रहे, कहीं भी चढ़ जा रहे, कभी मस्जिद पे चढ़ जा रहे, कभी चर्च पे चढ़ जा रहे, कहीं झंडा लगा दे रहे, अपना हर जगह अपना ही झंडा दिख रहा है, एकदम किसी के भी जले में नमक छिड़क दे रहे, एकदम जय श्री राम का नमक छिड़क दे रहे, समझ रहे हो, हैं? और कोई कुछ भी कह भी रहा है तो उसके ऊपर बुलडोजर चला दे रहे, उसका घर गिरा समझ रहे हो, आएगा तो बहुत ही मजे ही मजे. सबका एकदम अलग अलग एंगल से वीडियो बना ले रहे हैं, एकदम कंपाइल कर रहे हैं, कहीं मस्जिद टूट रहा है, कहीं किसी का घर पे बुलडोजर चल रहा है, कहीं किसी के सर पे सिगरेट बुझा रहे हैं, एकदम
Oh God.
बैकग्राउंड में गाना डाल रहे हैं, भारत का बच्चा बच्चा. मजे ही मजे. उसके बाद कोई ब्रांडो आवाज उठा रहा है तो बोल दे रहे चल पाकिस्तान चला जा, अपनी पूरी आईटी सेल को लगा दे रहे, उसको गाली देने के लिए, उसको ये बोलने के लिए, उसको वो बोलने के लिए. मजे ही मजे, भारत माता की जय, मजे ही मजे.
God, I have to say, this is a super dark video, but it's so funny. Like, I don't know how you do it, but your sense of dark humor is just nuts. Where does this come from?
I don't know, man. Actually, I discovered it. अभी इसमें COVID के बाद ही. COVID के बाद. But then somebody says like Prasad Sawant, like I'm not funny. She's so unfunny. And
It's
he
okay.
also called me a rice bag.
Oh God.
He also called me a rice bag, bro. I don't like it. What
कौन
the
है ये?
hell?
प्रसाद
Oh,
प्रसाद
rice bag के
सावंत
बारे में
बोल रहा है.
Sawant.
प्रसाद सावंत को
हाँ,
ना
listen, no, rice bag के लिए ना, I've discovered why people are called a rice bag. अब like जब मैंने discover किया था तो मेरे दिमाग में सबसे पहला सवाल जो आया था, and then I was like, I wanted an answer to this question. Like you call people a rice bag because they convert and buy
Yeah.
like with just a rice bag as an
Rice.
exchange. But like it doesn't. Why doesn't it make you question that your religion is so problematic that people convert just for a rice bag? तुमने
That's
कभी ये
true.
सवाल क्यों नहीं किया कि लोग कन्वर्ट हो जा रहे हैं कि सिर्फ एक बोरी चावल के लिए कन्वर्ट हो जा रहे हैं?
Yeah.
तो तुमने कभी क्वेश्चन क्यों नहीं किया कि मेरे रिलीजन में क्या-क्या प्रॉब्लम है, क्या-क्या कमी है कि लोग एक ही उसमें कन्वर्ट हो जा रहे हैं राइस
Yeah.
बैग में? एंड देन आई आस्क्ड दैट क्वेश्चन टू वन somebody else who had called me a rice bag a few like इसी वीडियो के नीचे किसी ने पूछा था. They didn't answer, so I was like very upset. So Mr. Sawant, if you can please tell me, that would be really
मैंने
nice.
उसको
That would be
हाइड कर
something
दिया.
like
मैंने उसको हाइड कर दिया.
अच्छा
कर दिया.
अच्छा.
छोड़ कर दिया. Like you
Rice bag is mild,
explained.
man. We are used. Shweta says rice bag is mild, man. We are used to more. We are
Yeah.
definitely used to.
No, correct. I mean, she's right. बहुत amusing comments आते हैं, and this is mild
Also,
compared to that.
the last time I'll interrupt you before
Hmm.
saying anything before like trying to take over your
Hmm.
live. Somebody used Schadenfreude, and it's Schadenfreude to watch leftist meltdown. I think they were saying that it as an answer to why they come to these lives and all. And I am very impressed with the fact that they know what is Schadenfreude. And
Correct.
yeah, and congratulations, man. Congratulations. I'm like really good for you. Good for you.
यहाँ
Use
पे
Schadenfreude.
no one is saying if someone's faith is worth a bag of rice, then is it the source of faith worth it? Again, that's essentially what you said. Yeah.
That's the thing. Exactly.
um.
Anyway, so you were asking me how I'm feeling.
How are you feeling? I've been asking you for the last half an hour, I think. Go on.
And I've not been able to. And I have been deflecting from answering this question. That should answer something. That should say something about how I'm
Or
feeling.
you have
right?
ADHD. Like you're getting distracted. Yes.
And that I do. Yes, I do. I have been diagnosed with that.
Oh, okay.
But as far as how I'm feeling, I'm actually feeling with बहुत सारा cynicism है. I've been feeling very sad after with all the the videos which are coming in, and then no source of hope, no nothing. और वो जो अंदर का गुस्सा है वो तो बबल होता ही रहता है हर टाइम. So that's there, and plus the trolls and the threats etc. they don't really help
Yeah.
with your mental health. So बहुत सारी चीजें हो रही है तो this is like a my videos and the way I make videos. तो ये समझ आना ना when I'm making a number of videos, when I'm making one after the other, हफ्ते में 3 आ रहे हैं ना तो एकदम हालत खराब है, तो एकदम दिमाग खराब हो रखा है, कुछ मेजर
So if you're
लोचा चल रहा है, because when I'm happy, when I'm in my lane, I'm not making videos, I'm like chill. But जब मैं ज़्यादा
wow.
create कर रही हूँ, that means there is
So it's the opposite. Like you're creating
this is the
more
only
when you're low, you make more videos. Oh, interesting. So
I do. That's like my channel. In fact, that's how I started also. I've said this on a number of like in the eventual interviews that people have taken. I've said this a number of times that this is how it started. I was very low during COVID and it was like I had mental health episodes. I was like, I'm not going to survive this. And then people, my parents, my therapists, my friends, all of them like you are a creative person. Go in the creative way. उसको ऐसे करो. Yes, इस तरह से लगाओ. So I'm like, fine, ठीक है. And it started completely purely as a very selfish exercise. I was basically broadcasting to nobody. My accounts were private. I was just putting things up on Twitter and on YouTube. I had like 100 वो भी जो जान पहचान के लोग थे, those kind of followers were there. And these people would like look at my work and appreciate it. और अगर नहीं भी कर रहे हैं तो भी कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, अपन कर रहे हैं, बना रहे हैं वीडियोस, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. क्योंकि खुद को अपना एक बोलना, एक आउटलेट लाना मेरे लिए बहुत जरूरी हो गया. So all of that, those things are happening. So currently, I even posted today that I had a discussion with some of my friends that I think probably that this is going to be the last Republic Day. But they were like, no, this is not going to happen. ऐसा नहीं है, ये नहीं है, वो नहीं है, this नहीं है, that नहीं है. Bro, कुछ बचा नहीं है अब. Especially with all the ज्ञानव्यापी आ रहा है. अब ज्ञानव्यापी के लिए शुरू हो जाओ. All of that and the ASI survey and everything.
I have gone through this phase multiple times now, basically. Like so, from my perspective, when you are in Parliament and you're watching things up close, when you see something like electoral bonds pass right in front of you and nobody really caring about it, that like leaves some trauma. So I went through that, and that is the point where I was, I think, in your state, where I'm like, yaar, kuch nahi hone wala iske baad, like everything is going to go downhill. It is going downhill, and it is going further downhill. But I was also thinking, and people have been asking as well, even in chat, they've been wondering, how do we keep going? I mean, if there is no hope, like what you said just now sounds like there is no hope. So how do you keep going? Why do you keep doing what you do?
if I don't keep doing what I do, वो तब तो मैं भी खत्म हो जाऊंगी ना, क्योंकि I am but a part of a very mighty big society, and वो तो चल रहा है, and मुझे अपना रोल इसमें अपना करना, मुझे तो अपना रोल निभाना ही है जैसा भी है। तो मुझे फिलहाल मैंने अपना रोल यही लिया है कि जो जंग चल रही है उसमें अपन को लड़ना है, जीते हारे लड़ना है तो लड़ना है, बिकॉज इट्स लाइक देयर इज नो अदर पर्पस इन योर लाइफ, नो, इफ लाइक व्हाट एल्स विल यू डू? What else? Like, wake up, get up, eat your food, go to your job, earn your salary, and not do anything for the countrymen, for the people, for the all of the people who are suffering, जिसके against discrimination हो रहा है, जिनको न्याय की जरूरत है. Like, these are, you think sometimes I have this imposter syndrome, not imposter syndrome exactly, but sometimes I have this thing कि मैं होती कौन हूँ इतना बड़ा बड़ा सोचने वाली, लाइक मेरा इतना सोचने से भी क्या फायदा होएगा, है ना? बट देन आई कांट हेल्प दीज थॉट्स, ये तो आएगा ही मेरे दिमाग में, लाइक व्हाटएवर आई एम डूइंग, काइंड ऑफ वीडियोस आई एम मेकिंग, कोई सोशल सर्विस नहीं हो रही है इससे, कोई समाज में बदलाव नहीं हो रहा है, इट्स लाइक वेरी, आई अंडरस्टैंड दैट, और मे बी कहीं हो भी रहा है, किसी को कोई उम्मीद मिल भी रही है, तो इट डज नॉट रियली, आई डोंट नो, मतलब उसमें मुझको कोई खुशी नहीं मिलती है उससे कि मेरी वजह से किसी को, या इन वीडियोस की वजह से किसी को उम्मीद मिल रही है, बिकॉज that's not enough. It's just not, again, I'm going in another
No, but
direction.
I'm going
बहुत सारा
to interrupt you when you said, for example, I'm so happy when I watch your videos or Ranting Gola's videos or Garima's videos or all these people who do satire, which you are now a prominent member of that tribe. It gives me so much hope. You guys give me so much hope because there is dissent, like in whatever form it is, there is dissent and it is alive, and there are people like you guys who are still doing it despite the kind of crazy shitty responses you get all day. And also, as you said, you're sad and then you make more videos, which is kind of worrying. I mean, now that you have told me this, I will always think, oh shit, she's sad, I should just text her and ask if everything is okay. I should check your frequency more. But yeah, you did put up many videos last week. I just realized that.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
did.
Okay,
I
wow.
did.
Yeah. So it's okay. You come to my stream and then I will be like, it's okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
You do my therapy online. You do my therapy live in
Yeah.
front of people.
Yeah, that's what I do.
And
You
थोड़ा
know,
सा हम लोग इधर थोड़ा सा
I
हम लोग भक्तों की क्लास लेंगे, करेंगे, मैं खुश हो जाऊंगी.
and I did this so like when that on the day that the Ram temple happened, right? I just did a stream because until about 8 I was like मुझे नहीं करना है. I was feeling so anxious in general because also like outside and everywhere that I went, it's just like everyone is like saffron, everyone is here. But then I was like, no, the thing is, I'm going to use my own stream as therapy. And I just started at 9 and it helped because the thing is, I feel like
Then you clickbaited them into me.
yeah, then I clickbaited them into a survey
Reading
report.
that
Yes. Yes. And I was like,
that's good stuff.
I was like, listen, if Modi ji can clickbait and get votes, use Ram to clickbait and get votes, I can clickbait and get people to read the Asar survey report. Same logic.
Yeah, all
right? I all of
Same
that.
logic.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it was really helpful, honestly, because the thing is that I've realized this over time that people who are loudmouths and shitty will always kind of curse you all the time. They'll be the first one to comment. But the people who really appreciate and like your stuff, they will barely speak up. Sometimes, they'll be like, I really like you. Yahan pe you'll see like so many people who are like, I'm such a big fan of yours, Dr. Medusa. Please keep doing what you're doing. I mean, you must be reading the comments also. So I just feel like, the people who appreciate need to speak up also. Sometimes.
Ah, okay. Wait. Somebody. I'm so sorry. I got distracted with one of the comments, and they were like,
Bolna,
I don't
bolna.
know
Which
what they were
comment?
saying.
No, no, we'll read.
नहीं, अतुल जी says ये एलिटिज्म वाला प्रॉब्लम है लेफ्टिस्ट लोग में, मेरे अलावा सब डम हैं, उनको लैंग्वेज की समझ नहीं, वो सलमान खान को देखते। कौन बोला? मैंने बोला क्या ऐसा? नहीं तो
किसने बोला? नहीं, nothing you said that way.
अब्बास कियारोस्तामी के नीचे कुछ मंजूर नहीं।
I
नहीं, आई
think,
डोंट नो।
okay, wait.
But
I
I'm
think
moving, they're
he's.
having a conversation among
No,
themselves.
but I think Atul is basically making like a general comment about leftism. Essentially,
हाँ, हाँ,
elitism वाला problem है. मेरे अलावा सब डम है, उनको लैंग्वेज की
हाँ,
समझ नहीं है, वो
लैंग्वेज की
सलमान खान
समझ
को
नहीं।
देखते हैं. सो बेसिकली ही इज सेइंग दिस इज व्हाट वी
मैं
से.
भी सलमान खान को देखती हूँ, ऐसा नहीं।
हाँ, मैं भी देखता हूँ. It's very amusing. Yeah, absolutely.
I went and saw Kick हॉल में, भैया मैं हॉल
मैंने
में
भी
देखने
देखा,
जाती हूँ।
मैंने भी किक हॉल में देखा.
I have nothing.
But
Anyway,
it,
so yeah.
no, I think Atul here raised a very important point. Are you a elitist, Dr. Medusa? You leftist elitist? Are you?
No, I'm a very proud Librando. Salubhai fans from Telangana.
Yeah, Salubhai fans from Telangana. Barun prefers Shah Rukh Khan. I love Shah Rukh Khan as well. Amazing guy.
Yeah. I'm an all in all through and through SRK
Yeah,
fan.
SRK fan.
Salman sponsors Meghnad.
Oh, okay. Do you want a difficult question?
Yes.
Ask her whether she supports Ulfa.
नहीं सी अल्फा का जो हिस्ट्री है एंड अल्फा का जो क्या कहते हैं उसको रुक जा, एक सेकंड, एक कॉल आ रहा है. हेलो,
म्यूट कर रहे.
आई एम इन द मिडल ऑफ अ लाइफ.
हाँ, ओके, ठीक है.
हाँ, I'll call you back.
Nice. Pro move.
I said I'm in the middle of a live stream. He's like, I said I'm in the middle of a live stream. He's like, you are alive. I'm like, bro, yes. What the hell? He's my friend said Lara Vikram. We wrote that Majai Majai wala script together.
Are, please say he's amazing also. Please, yes.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'll do that.
So difficult question.
So yeah. Also, it is a difficult question because at the time when we were growing up, there were a lot of. When I was growing up, it was the time when there were blasts, etc., and there was a lot of violence which was perpetrated by the militants of Ulfa. And then, of course, when you grow up, you listen, you read their ideology, you understand why exactly outfit was created or why exactly the outfit was formed. So you start identifying with the cause of the organization. But again, like I said, it was difficult to follow or endorse or condone their militant activities or the deaths of the normal people or the civilians which would happen, right? तो वो मैं हमेशा आज भी ये सवाल करती हूँ कि अगर आपको अपनी बात मनवानी है, अगर आप वायलेंस ही को ही अपना रास्ता चूज करते हैं, तो वो वायलेंस आम इंसान के थ्रू ही होके क्यों जाता है? So even though I identify with their cause and the fact that it started from the the genesis of the movement was in students movements, was in students and the actual frustration and rebellion of students. So वो चीज मुझको हमेशा I will always be sympathetic towards it, although not endorse their violence, but sympathy तो थोड़ा बहुत है ही. Right now it's defunct. Right now जो leaders है, all of them are hand in glove with HBS, with Himonto and his cronies. So
Yeah.
अभी तो they are irrelevant now. But at one point of time, it was a very very yeah, powerful. And powerful, I don't mean like in terms of aslaha and arms and ammunitions, but powerful in terms of their ideology and powerful in terms of my father, he's a writer. My father has a very it's a very wonderful story. about, and actually that's the story which actually led me into thinking about the ideology behind it, and not just look at the superficial and the manifestation of that ideology, which was violence, but ideology jo thi usko mujhe dekhne mein majboor kiya tha us story ne. Someday I will translate it and someday it will be there. But
But tell me
yeah,
something.
somebody is
There is
asking,
this.
somebody is asking what is Alpha. Alpha is the United Liberation Front
Hmm,
of Assam.
hmm.
And no, Anshul, maybe your little pea brain doesn't understand it. I did not say I support. Oh my God, why am I even
No, no, no,
explaining to
don't. I want to
anyway?
ask you a further question on that only, which you said, right? Which is ignore. He'll try to trigger you. I will be the reasonable person. I,
No, but then the thing is, the trigger is it's not the question which is triggering me. It's the stupidity. I'm like,
yeah, I get
how
that.
dumb? How little of critical thinking do you have to listen to all of that and boil it down to this
Yeah,
one statement
exactly.
as this one.
No, but for
I-
them, it's basically them trying to sort of quote unquote catch you. So ignore. But let me ask you this, right? Let me ask you this. So since you spoke about ideology of Alpha and why you feel sympathetic to it, I understand, like, popular movements and, like basically dissent.
Popular movement.
Dissent is what it was built behind, but then the way it went, which is like violent ways, that is something you do not condone, right? So that is the nuanced opinion you're
Yeah.
trying to give. My thing is, if like, again, popular narrative that communism or just people's movement tend to end up in violence, and is it like a regular thing that still happens and used to happen? Because a lot of these movements, even the Naxalbari movement, they started because of against landowners, like, and it was a tribal movement. So you can feel sympathy in a way that their cause was right, but at the same time the way they did it was kind of shitty. So then can you still say that the cause was right, because the violence kind of overtakes everything? Like, so of course your opponents will keep using
You
it, but
know,
as a supporter also, do
huh.
you then lose faith in the cause?
वो मुझे ऐसा लगता है ना कि जैसे there are various forms of violence, and then we tend to look at the violence, or we tend to highlight the violence which has like blood and everything, tend to highlight that, and we tend to be most by. We also need to be offended by the violence which
Sorry,
the state is in.
sorry, you have to repeat that,
Sorry.
because you, I think, were stutter, like your internet was bad. So फिर से again, start from beginning.
Okay. मैं बोल रही थी कि there are different forms of violence, and we tend to look at the violence which is superficial, which is the most visible kind, like the one with blood and gore,
Yeah.
right? तो उसमें हम उसको concentrate करने की कोशिश करते हैं, and we condone that, and we highlight that the most. But we also need to look at the violence of other forms, which is also a form, like for example, the state oppressing a particular community, the state oppressing an entire tribal group, an entire tribe, and an entire tribe. Like right now, whatever is happening in Hasdeo, you are literally the violence that you are perpetrating against the environment, the different kinds of the ecology, the different kinds of animals who are living there, the tribes who are living there, the people who are living there, and like climate in general, the kind of violence that you are perpetrating. So we need to look at all of these forms of violence as well, and then when you kind of measure it, because unfortunately it does come down to that. मुझे लगता है I still am able to support a cause even when it turns violent, because of the fact that we tend to highlight the violence which is the most offensive,
Correct.
um, according to our this is our conditioning. We the blood and gore is most visible, and we are conditioned to be abhorred by it, so we immediately look at it and I'm like, no, 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 this is wrong, this is wrong. But then you don't realize the death by 1,000 cuts which is actually happening on the other side, probably noting.
So
And
essentially
enforcing
systemic.
some
So
violence
you're
yeah.
talking about systemic violence, right? Which is the system is built in such a way to oppress certain people, and that is also a form of violence, and we sort of don't look at it enough.
We don't
And
look at it because it's so subtle and it's so regular, it's so everyday that it becomes like it's like होता ये तो होता ही है type से, ये तो होता ही है. For even talking about sexual harassment against women, some people when sometimes this one time I was talking to somebody and talking to a few women and I'm like मेरे साथ कभी नहीं हुआ, and then he's like I'm like do you live in this country? कभी नहीं हुआ. Like I'm very happy for you, but then have you never been catcalled on the street? Like oh yeah वो तो होता ही है. I'm like bro नहीं होना चाहिए ना. नहीं होना चाहिए. That is a form of sexual harassment. You see certain things, they become so commonplace and so easy and so like so there that they become invisible. That violence becomes invisible, and that doesn't mean just because the violence becomes invisible doesn't mean that it's not there, doesn't mean that it should not be accepted and should not be, that, or that it doesn't contribute towards violence from the other side as well.
Fair enough. And I understand. And the thing is, this nuance is kind of lost on people also because they've been conditioned to sort of not look at this state. Also, it's also tragic because the state, like someone just said yahan pe that the state has monopoly over violence, which is kind of true. I mean, how do you break a state's monopoly on violence, which is legal, without fighting it, which is illegal now? I mean, yeah, actually that. Yeah, like, I mean, the state gets to decide what form of protest is illegal, and that happens all the time, especially now. So like protests also, like
That's
for
actually
example,
a very intelligent comment.
yeah,
That's actually a very intelligent comment.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. And I agree with this. So the state is like this, I don't know, imaginary formation, right? Like which is supposed to be revered
yeah.
and supposed to be put on a pedestal and supposed to be respected. But when the state does shitty things to you, you are not supposed to say anything about it.
I don't know when did this, because जितना भी मैंने पढ़ा है वो है, the state has always been somebody which is like a service provider. You can question it. It is all powerful,
Yes.
but at least you are given the right to question it. अब अचानक से ये हो गया है कि how dare you question our prime minister, how dare you question the state, and people have like stopped differentiating between the state and the nation and the idea of, but छोड़ो यार, ये तो बहुत बहुत लंबा चला जाएगा, बहुत लंबा चला जाएगा फिर.
No,
So
it's fine.
but then yeah, it's flabbergasting. I'm like, I can't imagine somebody being so institutionalized. That's the word I was looking for. Somebody being so institutionalized that you want to stay in that prison. You want this, for this complacency of things having been decided for you.
Oh,
That's a
can I give you an example of exactly a person who has been institutionalized? I have it open. So Abhi and Niu did this tweet. In India, there cannot be an area designated to a particular region. # Mira Road. Institutionalized.
Yeah. This is and actually I have to thank them also, because this is triggering something, a long form video, because I have wanted to do long form videos for the longest of time.
Yeah.
Like videos like you do, right? I have spoken to you about this
Yeah,
also
yeah.
previously, because I really love the way you explain certain things and you go into the nitty-gritty of it and make certain things clear. So I wanted to do that. I have been wanting to do that for a long time. And the things that they are saying, in India there cannot be any area designated to a particular religion. Bro, you are the ones who have you want the entire country to be designated to a particular religion. So I wanted to talk about ghettoization, and I wanted to talk about
Yeah.
why certain areas, these
So-
Muslim areas happen, or why they just don't magically appear,
Precisely,
right?
precisely.
मैजिकली लोग ऐसे नहीं हम लोग तो एक काम करेंगे, इस जगह में हम लोग घर बनाएंगे जहां ना नालियां होंगी ना ये बहुत सारा कचरा होगा, लेकिन हम लोग वही रहेंगे, ठीक है, हम लोग साथ. Nobody gets together and does that and decides, right?
No, and also I'll just add to that. No, not just that, but also like brokers and homeowners have a disproportionate amount of power when giving out houses to people, right? Especially like, and mostly homeowners just generally are upper caste Hindus. In places like Delhi, South Delhi, all rich properties mostly go there, right? So the quote unquote ghettoization also happens because you don't allow them to live in your localities. It's the, and it's
Exactly.
not a secret, right? So
You
it's
don't allow
like
them to. You don't allow them to rent. You don't allow them to rent. You don't allow them to buy property. You don't allow. You don't sell property to them. Like, bro, what the?
precisely.
Abhi, you see, इसके actually the thing is, I like I said, I have to thank them because इसके जितने भी quote tweets आए हैं ना, इस quote इसके all of those quote tweets, people are actually literally telling their stories about how it was difficult for them or how it was impossible for them to find a rent in ye. And then somebody was like, I wanted to buy this place in Mayur Vihar, and it was going to be my parents' first year. Sara kuch ho gaya. The broker took us to the owner's wala place, and the owner was like, "आप लोग मुसलमान हैं?" And then he's abusing the other person, abusing the broker in front of them कि तुझे पता नहीं मुसलमान को ले आया तू इस टाइप का. ठीक है? So the thing is, I appreciate, I really have to thank these guys, Abhi and you, for giving me the material for that, for my probably my first long form video which will happen.
No,
So
but
I will be actually talking about ghettoization and how, in fact, Darab Bhai has a very good thread. He just gave like yesterday. He put out a like very detailed thread on, and I asked for his
oh yeah,
permission. He's
yeah, yeah.
given me his permission
Yeah, I saw that as well, like a
on
long
the
thread.
Satire Committee report. On
Hmm.
the Satire Committee report and on the Disturbed Areas Act, etc. So
Hmm.
ये सारा चीजें उसमें
Hmm.
है.
And
So
in
I will
like
be
you
doing
know
that.
the thing, so when you raise points like this, right, for example, this anonymous medico fellow, he has given us like the usual response that comes, right, which is oh, don't only see one side by is doing this and you are justifying Muslims pelting stones on Hindus, please reply. Again, why did it go from here to, again, these people have been talking about, you know, Hindu areas, Muslim areas, why are there Muslim areas in India? There is a very obvious reason, which is that there is systemic violence being done against Muslims by the system. You know, like brokers, south, you know, homeowners, all these people are basically excluding them, not letting them stay in particular areas, and therefore they have to go and find security in other areas. That is the reason. But it always gets connected to the violence. See, that's what I was talking about, right? Which is like the people who are quote unquote institutionalized, as you call them, they will always bring up violence in response to any sort of nuanced argument you are trying to make.
वो भी जो वो ना मुस्लिम स्पेल्टिंग स्टोन्स वाला है ना, मैं हमेशा बोल रही हूँ लाइक ट्विटर इज अ वेरी इट्स लाइक इट्स और द इंटरनेट नॉट जस्ट ट्विटर इन द इंटरनेट इज अ वेरी liberal space. All your videos can be there. ठीक है? Why do I not see videos of these so-called Muslims pelting stones at you and then you reacting to it? Yeah, because frankly speaking, it doesn't exist. Like, did they pelt stones at you for you to get up on top of the church and put on a flag? Did they do that? या फिर जो उस दुकान, दो हिंदू भाइयों के बीच में एक दुकान है, उस दुकान को तोड़ फोड़ करके जो वो किया, या फिर जो रास्ते से बुरके वाली महिला जा रही थी उनको जो तुमने छेड़ा, उन्होंने भी स्टोन पेल्टिंग किया था. Like, what is it? Bro, and also this whole idea of this victim complex जो है ना, मतलब मुझे एक चीज ये समझ में नहीं आती, like freaking majority in this country, man, and then majority को खतरा होने लगे. But
Yeah,
man,
we
you're
go down
triggering me.
that. We go. Yeah,
This is this is going like my मेरा उसकी तरह हो रहा है, therapist
yeah.
session के जैसा हो रहा है.
No,
And
but
somebody asked, Atul ji, I think Atul ji asked if we take therapy. I do. And if they discuss political issues, mine does, because I
yeah.
have had I've had mine for almost 6 years now, and she's the most wonderful person that, that there is in my life, and she knows by now. By now, she knows the kind of things that disturb me, and yeah, so she's almost always prepared when something major happens. She's almost always prepared that this is going to happen and this is what we're going to talk about, and she tries and gives me a perspective. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very grateful.
I also, my therapist also like talks about politics a lot, and I do because I also do. So yeah, of course, like I mean, I think finding a right therapist is this is an important part of it. Like
Yes, yes.
correct politics. It's just
Oh yeah.
yes.
Yes, and
I have
it
a
took a very long.
I have
I went on this podcast with Anurag minus Verma.
yes, I heard that.
Yeah, and I spoke about this with him also, and he was like, he talked about how he tried to find a therapist once. And it was funny. And then his therapist was like, "आपके बचपन में कुछ तो हुआ है." Like full on CID mode. "आपके बचपन में कुछ तो हुआ है." And he's like, "Bro, मैं इसीलिए तो आया हूँ तेरे पास. ये इतना ओवरथिंक करके आया मैं. इसके आगे का बता." And then he's like, उसके बाद मैं कभी नहीं गया उससे वापस उसके पास. Yes, I understand. I identify with your struggle. हम लोग के साथ हो चुका है ऐसा, where we are quite क्या कहते हैं, lucky as far as that is concerned.
Yeah. And sorry, I was just going to say that Abhi and Neo, like I was going to quote tweet them and say that, guys, can you make a video advising upper caste Hindu uncles to basically give more rented houses to Muslims, please? Can you do that, because you clearly have that audience? But then I was like, is it worth it? Is it worth it? And I was like, no, I'll react to this and I'll say it on the stream. That's fine. And then Medusa is also there to talk to me about it and calm me down. So
No, I'm the worst person to calm you down. I'll probably egg you on and get egged on myself.
I was expecting too
Just
much
like
from
you
you. I
guys
can
do.
see that.
Yes, you were expecting too much from me. Plus, you have to take into account that I have ADHD. So I will probably be reveling at the chaos which will ensue after that.
Acha, I have one last question. Then we'll read some. Actually, we'll read some more comments now, and then I'll ask you the question before
Okay.
we move on. Hindu Pakistan idea is also a bit delulu, I think. That's what Thomas Mueller's canines is saying. Thomas Mueller's canines. Okay. Hindu Pakistan idea is also a bit delulu, is what he's saying. Do you think it is
Big
delulu?
delulu.
Guys, okay,
Big
sorry.
delulu.
The video is titled Delulu is Solulu, which means
I know.
delusion is the solution. And I did
Is
this
the solution.
because I'm in this place in my life where I feel like the only way to continue doing what I do is to be a little more which is delusional, which is hopeful, so that's why the video is titled. Although now I find out you have very different reasons for doing this, so apologies.
Huh. Apologies accepted.
But
Apologies accepted.
do you think we are turning into a Hindu Pakistan?
You know what? We were having this conversation. I forgot with whom, but this whole entire idea about Pakistan came in, and then people are like, "Pata hai agar." Oh, this is also something again. See, ADHD happening. ADHD is ADHDing. This is a very common comment which comes on my my videos, is that अगर ये because I talk about the death of democracy, and I talk about how dissent is being suppressed and etc. And my friends, my very close friends, and not just like commenters or like random people on the internet, but they've said कि अगर dissent को oppress कर रहे हो तो तू इतना बोल नहीं पाती, तेरे इतने followers नहीं होते, अगर democracy नहीं होती तो तू जेल में होती, ये होता वो होता दिस होता, ये पता है ये चीज तू अफगानिस्तान में बोल के दिखा, ये चीज तू पाकिस्तान में बोल के दिखा. I'm like, bro, तेरा वही है, तुझे वही बनना है, तेरे को पाकिस्तान और अफगानिस्तान बनना है. Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Like that is the standard. That is the standard that you are measuring against. हम लोग कहाँ अपने आप को चाइना से कंपेयर करना छोड़ दो, अमेरिका से कंपेयर करना छोड़ दो, या यूरोपियन कंट्री से कंपेयर करना छोड़ दो, तुमको कंपेयर करना है पाकिस्तान और अफगानिस्तान से. That is what you want to do. Like people, you don't even realize every time they say ना कि पाकिस्तान में तो ऐसा होता है, या फिर अगर तुम ईरान में होती, हिजाब नहीं लगाती, तुमको गोली मार देते. Yes, correct. You want to become that? That is what you want to become, or should I wait to speak out until हम लोग वैसे बन जाएं, उसके बाद ही मैं बोलूं? खत्म हो जाए डेमोक्रेसी तब मैं बोलना शुरू करूं. जब तक ना खत्म हो तब तक देखती रहूं कि नहीं अभी तो खत्म होना बाकी है, अभी 2-3 सांसें बची है, ये वेट करूं मैं? ब्रो, क्या समझ में, मतलब कंपैरिजन कर रहे हो तो कम से कम सोच के तो करो ना. मतलब you carve your entire identity out of hating a particular religion, but you want to become that religion. You want to become as so-called conservative as that particular religion, as intolerant as that particular religion. कोई अगर किसी के नबी की गुस्ताखी में तुम्हारा सर कलम कर दे रहा है तो तुम भी वही करना चाहते हो, and yet you say you are better. What makes you better, man?
And also,
What
like,
makes you better?
what you said is absolutely correct, right? So this is a very easy political tactic, right? Which is like basically to show yourself as a better sort of country. You obviously compare it with like some shittier countries and shittier countries, of course. Like like economically, government wise, etc. But Thomas Mueller again made a point that that I want to like sort of go deep into this because sure, I understand where you're coming from, but I don't believe that we are going towards a theological state. Is that too much too hopeful of me? I don't think so. Honestly, I think it is impossible to do it because of just the sheer diversity that we have, cultural, linguistic, and linguistic especially. The diversity is insane, and I feel like it is kind of it would be a giant project to sort of unify the nation into following this one religion and etc. But it might last for a few years, but then it will collapse very quickly because individual identities will rise up and sort of try to defeat that sort of thing. What do you think?
Yeah. I hope so. I hope so. I hope it happens. Theological state का हमेशा से मुझे ये रहा है, मतलब जितनी मेरी समझ है या जितना मेरा cynicism है और जो भी है, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि a theological state is just a front. It's ultimately it's a fiercely and like boils down to a hardcore capitalist state
Yeah.
जिसमें
Yeah.
हाँ, जिसमें पैसा ना जो है आप धर्म की अफीम चखाकर लोगों को कंट्रोल करने की कोशिश करते हैं. You try to put in a certain kind of a discipline in the society, put in all those invisible walls and invisible lanes and invisible tracks जिसमें आप लोगों को चला रहे हो, because that is a easiest way to control people, right? Agar theological state, if they had anything to do with God, or if they had anything to do with faith, we would not see the state of Palestine that is in the current state. मतलब जितने भी Arab countries हैं दुनिया में, filthy rich, right? They have the money, they have the क्या कहते हैं, मुझे ऐसा लगता है they have the wherewithal to support the Palestinian state and stop the whatever is going on, but they don't do it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't ultimately boil down to theology, doesn't ultimately boil down to the same faith or having the same faith. It's about money.
Yeah.
So यहाँ पर even if we do have if something is established, we know the kind of hand and glove people that are there in the government right now. If the people that the government is hand in glove with right now, we know who is going to be controlling what. Arms and ammunitions वगैरह Adani already is doing. Arms and ammunitions में उनका वो है. They have companies who are doing it. Telecom वगैरह में they have companies who are doing it. Jets वगैरह में हमारे जो जितने भी वो है,
Essentially,
they already have
monopoly is being created by a few people. Yeah.
monopoly is being
I want
created.
to
So
I want to just
if-
read out
if we-
I want to just read out the comment yahan pe, which is Valkyrie, and what he said is sort of matching what you said. The theological bent of Indian right is just opportunism. It is not not from a true conviction for religion, and so that's essentially it, right? Like for it's a ruse. Basically, it's a ruse to essentially like concentrate capital into the hands of a few.
Absolutely, 100%. Because if that did not happen, like people, even in the whole Ayodhya Indra Ram Mandir wala issue, if at all it was about Sri Ram, if at all it was about God, then Modi would not have taken the center stage as he has. The way the entire show became about the prime minister. It was obscene. I mean, I don't know. It's like it's like that little cartoon that didn't you see, that the one where he is taking the hand of Sri Ram and then walking towards Ayodhya?
Yeah, the Ram
Like,
Lalla walking.
how do you call yourself? How do you call yourself a Hindu, and how do you not get offended at that photograph? But it's like beyond me. Going by the kind of things that you have taken offense with, at least on Twitter, at least on internet, at least on social media. that was pretty offensive.
But it also
So
shows how
when that didn't
politically
happen, it was
no,
pretty,
sorry, यहाँ पे वही ना. So this is also a sign that the offense that comes about is basically politically motivated. Like it's purely politically motivated,
yes,
because if
sorry.
the normal Rambhakt Hindu is not getting offended by something like that, then it's fine, right? Like, I mean, because I have seen mild mannered Hindus all my life, honestly. Like all my
Yeah.
like super bhakts, like bhakts in the sense that they would do pujas and they would do all the faith based things and mandirs and all the things, and the mild mannered people. But now I see them getting a reason to become aggressive, which is very worrying, right? Within your family, if a mild mannered uncle suddenly starts becoming verbally violent with you, it kind of shatters a lot of your childhood memories.
This live might be seen by my family members, so I will not comment on mild mannered uncles.
I have told this
Yeah.
story on Twitter also. So essentially, I have these three uncles actually, who are. I mean, I know them from childhood, which is like, Nagpur mein rehte, we used to go around and meet each other every once in a while for festivals and all the things. Um, it's bizarre. Like since 2014, and it is progressively getting worse. There was this family group, relatives group, right? Lots of people there. Like they assembled our entire extended family and put them in a WhatsApp group, right? वहाँ पे these uncles were very active in promoting Modi ji, of course. Like great Modi ji, whatever. Initially, the child in me, the curious, nerdy child in me, was sending alt news articles. कि और इस और आपने ये बोला है गलत है, whatever. Soon, what happened is that they got annoyed. We had a fight. They threatened to kill me, and then they kicked me out of the group, right? And I was like, that escalated very fast, right? Now, what happened?
I'm very happy that the escalation was threatening to kill you and then kicking you out of the group.
Yeah. So that happened, and then like later I was added. Then I left. But the thing is, you know what? After that, so I was like, now I have nothing to do with them. I never go to their house anymore. I don't talk to them anymore. But now they are harassing my mom. For some reason, my mom and dad, they will call my mom and be like, हाँ आपके बेटे ने ये बोल दिया Twitter पे and whatever. So it's like they're watching everything I do, right? Getting triggered by it. And because they can't say these things to me now, they're telling my mom about it. And my mom, thankfully, initially she was like, हाँ बात करूँगी. Now she gives it back to them, saying कि तुम लोग चोमू लोग हो, कि तुम लोग basically you guys don't understand what is happening in the country. My son does. He has worked in parliament. He has worked in Delhi. He follows the news. He knows way more than you. So shut up. And it's crazy, but I'm so happy that my parents have now become like this, like shield for me, for my family, right?
This is brilliant. This is when parents like not just your family, but I mean, family से मिले तो ठीक है, it's fine. But your parents being in support of you is a huge deal. क्योंकि मुझसे बहुत सारे लोग बहुत कई बार
Absolutely.
पूछते हैं मेरे parents के बारे में ना. And then somebody the other day was commenting that you are probably the first Hindu activist that I'm meeting जिसके parents खुद संगी नहीं है. I'm like, what? Is that so rare? And she's like, yeah,
Wow.
absolutely. ऐसा नहीं होता, मतलब everybody they have संगीज in the family. I'm like, I do have संगीज in my family, but मम्मी पापा नहीं है. मम्मी पापा नहीं, मतलब मम्मी पापा मुझे ऐसा लगता है it's such a weird concept for me कि क्योंकि मतलब उन्होंने उन्हीं की सोच से मैं बनी हूँ ना, उन्होंने ही सिखाया है सब कुछ,
Yeah.
तो कैसे हो सकता है? And then I'm like, yeah, हो सकता हो, मतलब you never know. ये अफीम ऐसी अफीम है ना. By the way, I think there was a glitch in the matrix. This Anshul guy was recommending Pakistan and Partition of India book by B.R. Ambedkar. Like,
Oh.
Anshul is recommending Ambedkar. Like, excuse me, is this parallel
No,
universe?
to be completely fair to Anshul Sharma, honestly speaking, to be completely fair to Anshul Sharma, he came in with all those librando etc. words. then I have progressively seen, after putting him on timeout multiple times, I've seen him progressively getting better and writing in full sentences. And now he's recommending Ambedkar. I would say that's
Right.
progress. Yeah,
Very
I've seen this
good.
progress over 2 weeks.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah.
guys, there is hope. See, there is hope happening right before you. In this very live stream, a banda you know is now recommending Ambedkar. And he might be, I know why he's recommending it also, by the way. He's recommending it
Yeah.
because of Ambedkar's views on Islam, right? Which is also
Uh-huh.
true, which is fine.
Uh,
But once you start reading Ambedkar, you can't stop,
Yes,
which is
yeah,
great.
exactly. Yeah. So it's like a good intro. It's like Ambedkar clickbaiting them
Yeah.
and confusing them to read about caste and yeah. Anyway, good for you, Anshul. I'm proud of you. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah. Like he's having fun because he's thought he trapped us because Amey is saying Ambedkar is pretty Islamophobic in that book though. That's why his favorite book, Ambedkar Book of All Sanghis. See, that's exactly it. It's okay. I
I'm
know
so
why
sad.
he's recommending it. I know. I'm very aware. It's okay. But at least like
Yeah, we are leftist liberatos. We
yeah.
know why he's recommending
Like
it.
think about it, मेरा बार इतना लो है ना कि अरे ये आदमी बुक रेकमेंड कर रहा है अभी. What is happening? It's like पढ़ना चाहिए. What? It's like
Oh boy.
it's okay.
Anyway.
And you know, guys, Ambedkar के बारे में, like I know a lot of people have like very many opinions. But as I said, I also recommended they read riddles in Hinduism. Like you know, if you're reading that book, read riddles in Hinduism also. Uh, great book, great book.
Good, बहुत अच्छी बात. पढ़ो
Yeah.
अच्छा है.
Yeah.
ये गेटवे बुक मिल गया है, उससे अम्बेडकर को पढ़ना शुरू करो, बहुत मजा आएगा.
Yeah.
सीखोगे कुछ.
Anshul is now
Who
spamming.
told you?
Anshul is now
हाँ,
spamming. I am more qualified than you. मतलब he's pulling out his degree.
What's the connection? What's the connection between these two things? Oh my god, I have like tears in my eyes.
Funny. But yeah. Okay, last question, then I'll let you go.
Yeah.
So last question being, do you have any hope from India Alliance?
No man.
Why?
Nah.
No.
Bro, it's like I have so annoying. Like this happened. The same thing happened in 2021. When was the Hemanta Biswa wala election? When Hemanta Biswa became the CM 20 COVID के बाद का था ना? के बाद.
No, sorry, 2020 था, right? 2020, 2021.
हाँ, 2020 के बाद, मतलब कोविड के बाद वाला, फर्स्ट वेव के बाद वाला वो है. क्योंकि मुझे याद है मैं घर पे थी. नहीं, सेकंड वेव के टाइम का है. यस, इट वाज देन. तो उस टाइम पे ना
वेस्ट बंगाल के बाद.
हाँ, the same thing was happening. We wanted, as people of Assam, we wanted the opposition parties to get together because we had a very strong regional party called Akhand Bharat, right? AGP. AGP has been completely decimated now after they also went with the BJP actually during elections. Koi seat with nahi mila. It was like we had the freaking chief minister from AGP at one point of time. The biggest student leader that Assam has seen was the chief minister, Prafulla Kumar Mohanty, with the AGP. So it was a very powerful political party. It was a very powerful regional political party. They had their say, they had their people, they had their cadre. All of that cadre was shifted to BJP later on. So the thing is, we wanted the regional parties, we wanted Akhil Gogoi and the other regional parties to get together and fight the election together, so that at least you can stop the BJP from coming into power.
Correct.
By whatever hook and crook, whatever they usually do. Okay? None of them did that. They were like, oh no, we want these many seats, we want these many seats, we want these many seats. There were smaller parties who were like, who have like these good orators, and they think that being able to speak transfers into votes, and then they were like, no, हम लोग के तो यहाँ पे इतने, हमारे पब्लिक मीटिंग में इतने लोग गैदर हो जाते हैं. ब्रो तेरे को, तू पब्लिक मीटिंग में गैदर हो जाते होंगे तेरे लोग, पर कोई वोट नहीं देगा तुझे. It's a completely different ball game. You guys need to understand that. But nobody did that, so they didn't get together, and ultimately what happened? BJP won, and Hemanta Biswa Sarma became the second chief minister.
Right.
He became for the first time, but BJP came for the second time. the same thing is going to happen for as far as Indian Alliance is concerned. They don't have their cards together. All of them, they want their particular seats. All of them want कि नहीं मुझे 20 seat चाहिए, मुझे 50 seat चाहिए, मुझे
Hmm.
ये seat चाहिए. The Aam Aadmi Party right now is asking for 8 Lok Sabha seats in Assam. Like, bro, nobody's going to vote for you. You're just going
Yeah.
to खाली तुम वोट तुम्हें पता ही नहीं है कि ऑन फील्ड तुम्हारी क्या रिस्पॉन्स है, तुम्हारा क्या वो क्या कहते हैं लोगों के साथ कनेक्ट है. कोई तुमको देखा नहीं 5 सालों से. यू आर नॉट देयर ऑन द फील्ड. द बीजेपी इज constantly on election mode from day one.
Hmm.
We win an election, they immediately go back on field the second day. They lose an election, they immediately go back on field the second day. They have this figured out. You don't. राइट नाउ ममता बनर्जी अपना बोल रही है कि हम उधर चले जाएंगे. नीतीश तो पलट लिए ही हैं ऑलरेडी,
Hmm.
ऑलमोस्ट फाइनल समझो उसको. दी आम आदमी पार्टी इज ऑल्सो लाइक हाँ पंजाब में हमको पूरी सीटें चाहिए,
Yeah.
सारी सीटों पे हम अकेले लड़ेंगे. ब्रो अकेले अकेले करोगे देन यू थिंक ऑफ देन यू टॉक अबाउट डिफीटिंग दिस मैसिव स्ट्रक्चर, हाइड्रा लाइक स्ट्रक्चर कॉल्ड बीजेपी. Oh, you are probably the only one who's going to understand this reference, because I
Hmm.
have spoken about this in a few other podcasts and everybody's like, huh, what? Hydra? What? Marvel?
Yeah, yeah,
Nobody
yeah.
understands.
Basically,
It's
you
like
cut off
the
one head
RSS.
and another one grows in its place, and then there are
No,
more heads.
not the Marvel wala Hydra, yaar. Marvel wala Hydra. The one which
Marvel
had
wala
like its,
Hydra.
not the big monster
Not the
Hydra, but
monster Hydra. Marvel wala Hydra. Okay.
yes.
Wow.
So because it's like what did Hydra do? Hydra do as far as the मतलब Nazi Germany के time से they would have, when Nazi Germany lost, they infiltrated different organizations with their people at the lowest level, right?
Ah.
And then by the time things started changing, all of these people were at the highest levels. The
Got it.
decision making capacities was there. So that is what Hydra does. They
Acha,
did,
okay.
and that is what RSS did. They had
Got it.
100 years to do it.
Hmm.
100 years to do it. Right now, every single organization is headed by with somebody with the rightist ideology, somebody with RSS ideology. All organizations, UGC को देख लो आप, universities को देख लो आप,
Hmm.
election commission है, ये है. Some of them are opportunists and some of them are like seasonal संगीज. Of course, I understand that. But ये जो ideology है ना, ये जो अंदर वाली जो इनके सालों साल से ये लोग मैनेज करते आए हैं, फील्ड मैनेज करते आए हैं, the way RSS has penetrated into some of the deepest villages of our country. I see these in the northeast में जहां कुछ नहीं है ना, वहां एक RSS का स्कूल होगा.
Hmm.
ठीक है?
Correct.
In areas where there is nothing, where people are hand to mouth, people
No,
have to
even
leave their children in with other people,
for
with so-called mainstream assemblies. वहां पे RSS के ऑफिसेस है, RSS के स्कूल्स हैं. ठीक है? यहाँ तक इतनी अंदर
absolutely.
की पेनिट्रेशन होगी. And you cannot think of 80 सीट पंजाब में, 8 सीट असम में और बंगाल में हम लोग अलग से लड़ेंगे, and then think of defeating this massive structure called the BJP. So it's not happening.
And
अब की बार 400
it's actually quite tragic because like, so as you said, Aam Aadmi Party has already said कि पंजाब में नहीं देंगे seat. Then Mamata Banerjee, right before Rahul Gandhi enters the state, is like, "नहीं, I'm going to fight alone. We are the real secular party." Then Nitish is now paltofying. And Prashant Kishore came out and said that if Nitish goes with India Alliance, he'll not even win fit 5 seats.
5 सीट नहीं मिलेगा.
वो भी बीच में ऐसे आग लगा के कैजुअली चला गया कहीं तो भी, like on his पदयात्रा again. So it's bizarre, but like, I mean, I right from the beginning, the one clever thing they did, which was naming it India Alliance, but that turns out that is the only clever thing they did till now. Like it's like, oh, I think they're getting their act together. This is interesting, and then nothing, just nothing. Like कुछ नहीं.
Why would you like? It's like it's like teasing us, no? Like you give us
Yeah.
some a little bit of hope, and then you just like crash and burn. Like everybody keeps on talking about Rahul Gandhi and the transformation. I agree that there has been an image transformation as far as Rahul Gandhi is concerned. But तुम्हारे cadre का अगर भरोसा नहीं है, like whatever the shit show that was the MP election and the 5 state वाला elections, like इतना जीते जीते जगह तुम हार के चले आ रहे हो, and you are trying to become Narendra Modi, you are trying to become the BJP by pandering to these babas and ये, and then आप सोच रहे हो कि बाकी जो जनता है दुनिया इंडिया की, वो आपको आपके सेक्युलर होने पे या ये होने पे वोट दे देगी कैसे? वो फील्ड पे देखना पड़ेगा ना, ग्राउंड पे देखना पड़ेगा. तुम्हारा कार्डर ऐसा है, तुम्हारे गार्डन ने कभी इस चीज को अपनाया ही नहीं जो तुम्हारा सबसे बड़ा नेता बोल रहा है. So it's like I want to believe them. I want them to win
Hmm.
for the very like simple reason that right now I just want anybody, मतलब बंदर भी जीत जाए तो भी चलेगा.
Hmm. Yeah.
लेकिन बीजेपी, it's like only because of that reason. But the thing is, क्या you don't have your act together. You don't.
I'm honestly on the side of BJP still winning, but not getting a majority.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm on the side of
हम तो मैं तो बोल रहा हूँ अब की बार 400 पार 400 पार अब
okay.
की बार 400 पार
Okay.
क्योंकि because you know the Ram Mandir inauguration and everything. You know, somebody was, you know, this is something very interesting. Someone told me today. The whole thing about doing it on the 22nd of January or doing it in January or so
Hmm.
close to the Republic Day, like today, was to dilute the Republic Day,
Hmm.
right? So in January, from even this year, have you drove around on the streets of my city today, and I did not see as many flags as I usually have
Hmm.
on Republic Day. Not even like small hawkers and small kids with the flags running around on traffic lights. No, I did not see that.
Hmm.
I did not see that happening. So it has already begun. So the idea of the very very astute and all of these psychops that this party does, that this party is capable of, like we have no idea that the reason why they did it. Like I'm very convinced about this, that this was actually to dilute the Republic Day. This was
Hmm.
actually to dilute the fervor that happens around Republic Day at one point of time. So you did start with nationalism as your um beck and call. You did start with somebody like, even today people would say anti-national एक गाली हो गया है, but आपने nationalism के साथ साथ शुरुआत की थी, but it is very clear now that that was just a ruse, and now it's full on one religion and one
Yeah, yeah,
state.
yeah,
One big
and
religion.
it's
So,
so my theory, basically theory in the sense, I know this is going to happen. So BJP will probably win, get majority again. Then delimitation is going to happen in 2026. So then new Lok Sabha seats are going to come up. 888 seats will
limitation
happen.
has already been done in Assam, by the way. Himanta Biswa has already done it.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
I think Himanta Biswa is like giving like this, वो जो होता है ना छोटा sample size में आप कुछ करके देखते हो फिर बड़े में उसको implement करते हो. He is important for the entire BJP structure, or their, what do you call it?
Hmm.
What do you call that? Whatever, something. I forgot the word that I'm looking for. So he's important for the for the BJP basic idea, because he's using Assam as this little experimental pool जहाँ पे वो कुछ करता है, वो implement करता है, and then it is immediately
NRC.
implemented everywhere else.
NRC.
NRC वगैरह हो गया, C हो गया, the camps which he has for the
Oh
illegal
yeah, yeah, yeah.
immigrants.
I saw
The
those.
camps, do you think those are not going to happen in the rest of the country
Hmm.
when 2024 के बाद या 29 के बाद या कभी, if this party stays?
Hmm.
Absolutely.
Pilot
ठीक है,
project.
या
Twinkle and
या
Satri are
हाँ,
saying
pilot
pilot project.
project.
Proof of
It's like that. So
concept.
delimitation का वो हो गया वहां पर,
Citizens
उसने कर
register
दिया है.
and like all the things that are they are trying, they do. Oh, and for funny thing, for parliament they use Gujarat Assembly. So Gujarat Assembly mein pehle they do trial runs of suspending MLAs and whatever, and then now that is being copy pasted into parliament nationally. So yeah, it's interesting. The thing is, like the amount of ambition that they have in BJP is kind of infectious. You have to admit, it's crazy, like how much they are able to sort of organize and so efficiently, right? And I did a stream just 2 days ago. By the way, I just did a stream 2 days ago. You might want to also look at this story. So Man Ki
Right.
Baat, which we have been making fun of, like memeing and like koi nahi sunta hai types. You know what they've been using it for?
No,
Data
I saw
gathering.
that. I saw that. I saw that. I
That's
saw that tweet, but I
genius.
haven't seen this tweet. I saw that tweet. I have to see. And there was also this other thread. She sent it to me. She's a journalist. She sent it to me about this app called Saral. Have you seen that?
Yes, that's the one. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's the one. So Shrishti is the one who did it. I had her on my channel this week.
I have to look at your stream and I have to look at the video because I also wanted to make a little bit make a video, probably a shorter one because my audience watches the shorter videos. तो मैं कोशिश करूंगी कि उसको जितना सरल हो सके बना सकूं. But then अरे यार I what did I raise my hand on थोड़ी देर पहले? I had something. Oh yeah, the organized stuff that you were talking about, how they are so organized. And this will feed into your somebody had my number, some Sanghi had my number, so they added me to this group. Okay, they added me to this group called community, not just group. So community of BJP social media. Okay, so BJP social media, and I was like, what the hell? Why did I just? And that happened on like 22nd. I'm like, why did I just get added to this group? Like, and then I'm like, I have to, because before I leave, I have to look at all the stuff that is happening, right? So I went ahead and I looked at the groups. They have WhatsApp groups based on booths. Booth number 94, booth number 95, booth number 96. बूथ के बेसिस पे उनके व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप बने हुए हैं. अंदर जाके देखो, अपार्टमेंट नंबर ये, अपार्टमेंट नंबर वो, अपार्टमेंट नंबर दिस. एवरी सिंगल पर्सन दे आर टारगेटिंग, एवरी सिंगल पर्सन. द लेवल ऑफ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, ब्रो, दैट दिस it's like a Harvard level study that people like. If we actually take a step back and study how they have done it, the kind of good that this level of organization could have done and what they have chosen to do with it instead. Oh, mind blowing. I was like, so what the hell this. और मुझे कभी आइडिया ही नहीं था कि इस लेवल का ऑर्गेनाइजेशन हो सकता है ऑन व्हाट्सएप लेवल ओनली. व्हाट्सएप पे ही बेसिस करके ये लोग इतना वो बना रहे हैं.
But you know, the thing is,
targeted.
So I feel like
if I didn't hate them so much, I would be like, brilliant, bro, brilliant.
But also I have to add here that one of the reasons why their organization also is fueled is because of the basic ideology, right, which is based on quote unquote Hindutva, which is about, you know, Hindu Rashtra, right? And so it's like a snake eating its own tail. So basically the people get organized because of the ideology and they have no other option but to implement that ideology so that more people get added to the WhatsApp group and organization improved. So even if they want to do good, how do you put it in here, right? It's like basically once you have created the mobs, you cannot control the mobs. They will just have a life of their own. So like for example, यहाँ पे if you see the chat, like यहाँ पे I know there are people who come and वो RSS को गाली मारते हैं. They're like, RSS is too mild. RSS is like what they're very lazy. They don't do anything. They're like, हमको तो caste system चाहिए. So again, so the Raitas versus Trads, you know, like sort of debate. Like someone is like, oh no, I don't believe in BJP. I believe in Hindutva. That version of Hindutva. Because some people actually say that Narendra Modi is a lefty. I'm like stunned. So, you know, that's the thing. So like if you fuel that ideology enough, it's like the Overton window is just shifting completely. And it's just bizarre. And you see, dude, the Shankaracharyas, right?
Yeah. You know, when my video मजे वाला video ना, my friend, she called me up and she's like, bro, तूने एक line नहीं डाला. मैंने कहा कौन सा line है? अरे शंकराचार्य को हिंदुइज्म सिखा रहे हैं मजे ही मजे. I'm like, कितना बढ़िया होता सच में अगर मैं डाल देती ना कि शंकराचार्य को you are teaching Hinduism like शंकराचार्य मजे ही मजे. So yeah, I saw this one. I think Roshan Rai. No, Roshan Rai. Is that the guy? Is that the ये guy? Sangi guy on Twitter? Rahul Roshan.
He's the OP India founder. Yes.
हाँ वो तो है. Rahul Roshan है और Rishi Bagri. And these are like and Mr. Sinha also.
Yes.
These guys, they're like Islamist Hindu Virodhi Shankaracharya. Like, what?
Yes, I saw that. So like now,
what?
Yeah. No, but again,
I'm not a practicing Hindu, but I still believe, like I believe in my in a god, in the existence of a god, and so on and so forth. ये वो spirituality वाला वो belief system है. तो मुझे मतलब उसमें भी ना एक conditioning होती है ना. All of us are conditioned to, you know, respect certain gurus and anybody who is dressed like a guru. तो मेरे को ना थोड़ा सा ऐसे वो लग गया था कि are we allowed to say this?
No, actually, the weird thing is, like, so all these people, they are what we call raitas, because they are mild right wingers still. Because I feel like the Shankaracharyas are the real shit, right? Because they believe in caste. They believe in
Yeah,
caste
absolutely.
discrimination. They believe in how, like, for example, like
Hierarchy के साथ
Anand
hierarchy,
Narsiman
yeah.
को बोल दिया उसने कि हाँ, by birth only you can be a Brahmin and do yajna and all those
Yeah,
things. And he didn't say Modi's name, but सबको पता था किसको इशारा कर रहा है वो,
yeah,
so those are like trads, the traditional, like, super Brahmin, like as Raju Parulekar very nicely said, there is no such thing as Hinduism, there is only Brahminism. Because Brahmins are the ones who defined this religion, the most extreme form of it being casteism. And I totally believe that, right? So, like, what these people do, again, what we spoke about earlier, using religion as convenience, like for political reasons, etc. But at the same time, these Shankaracharyas, everybody should be calling them out, honestly.
yeah.
So I understand where you are coming from, where you're like, oh, maybe some reverence, some guru type admi, whatever.
नहीं, वो कंडीशनिंग है, वो सिर्फ
Conditioning.
कंडीशनिंग है, वो इसलिए हो रहा है क्योंकि वो मतलब, और वो क्योंकि मतलब सुनते आ रहे हैं बचपन से, एज इफ आई डोंट रियलाइज द लाइक ब्लेटेंट कास्टिज्म जिसमें उनका वो असंपूर्ण मंदिर वाला जो वो है ना कॉन्सेप्ट है. व्हाट इज द असंपूर्ण मंदिर वाला कॉन्सेप्ट? Why are they so hell bent on the asampurna mandir? Because it is going to be like people from other castes are going to come in and make the मंदिर वंस भगवान जी का की स्थापना हो जाती है तो उसके बाद
Hmm.
शुद्धि नहीं होएगी. So
Hmm.
this whole concept of Shruti and etc. Absolutely call them out, यार. वो तो मैं बस ऐसा वो बोल सकता हूँ. Listen, no, somebody is like, oh, Kushal only.
Hmm.
Boring.
What?
I'm कोई नया नहीं आ रहा है. Like
Uh,
that Modi is the new Shankaracharya.
so yeah, I saw that Modi is the new Shankaracharya. He says, so Shalini is saying in all this Shankaracharya seem to be more logical than the rest. सोचा नहीं था ये देखने को मिलेगा.
I know, right?
Like,
Like the ये क्या कहते हैं, अ, मैं ये चीज पता है पहले बोलती बिकॉज आई हैव ऑलवेज बीन वेरी एंटी एस्टेब्लिशमेंट एंड पहले भी जब वो रहा है तो वीडियोस में नहीं बट देन इन माय सर्कल लाइक जो भी है तो मैं शुरुआत के टाइम पे आई वाज व्हेन 2015-16 के समय 2014 के मतलब मोदी जी के आने के बाद पोस्ट मोदी एरा में 2016 वगैरह में आई वाज लाइक यार इमेजिन इमेजिन आप कितने बुरे हो सकते हो कि आपको कांग्रेस की सरकार अच्छी लगने लग गई.
I know.
आई वाज लाइक कांग्रेस की सरकार कितने आई वाज लाइक कितने बुरे तुम हो सकते हो कि कांग्रेस की सरकार या फिर जो जो 14 में लाइक बिकॉज़ देयर वर सो मेनी घपलास एंड
Yeah,
एटसेट्रा
yeah, yeah.
एंड इट वाज extremely corrupt party, right? I remember this one time in JNU, I was asked to I was asked to stand the student elections during the student elections for NSUI, and I was like, bro, तुम्हारी मदर पार्टी इज कांग्रेस, कांग्रेस ने मेरे स्टेट को खोखला कर दिया, खत्म कर दिया, मैं किस मुंह से NSUI के लिए लड़ूंगी? ठीक है, so I said that all those
Oh.
time all those years ago,
Oh.
and now I'm like, क्या है यार, मतलब क्या हो रहा है, क्या कर रही हूँ मैं, कहाँ जा रहा है? So you see what is happening कि इतना तुम कितने खराब हो सकते हो कि तुमको ये भी अच्छा लगने लग जाए.
As
तो आप कितने
Shalini is saying lesser evil.
lesser
Lesser
evil. वही
evil.
ना, it's like कितना खराब हो सकता है.
Hmm. And
I will become sorry.
I'm still against any sort of national party. Just in general, as a concept, I don't like national parties. I'm like regional parties zindabad. Because so even if there is an authoritarian regional party, they are an authoritarian with limited space.
Yes.
And the destruction that they can cause is still limited, right? And you can still call them out. I mean, nobody's saying don't call them out. Like, for example, whenever I say anything against Modi, of course there are people here saying हाँ ममता बनर्जी के बारे में क्यों नहीं बात कर रहा, right? So like, I mean, my thing is कि तुम बोलो ना, कौन मना कर रहा है, बोलो ना. I am talking about Modi. Doesn't mean that I like you can't talk about Mamta Banerjee, or like you want me to talk about Mamta Banerjee. That doesn't make any sense. So but the thing is, I'm a big fan of regional parties, and I'm a big fan of decentralization, and that's why I think that even if BJP wins, I just don't want them to get majority, even if that much we can do. But no.
हाँ, अगर मेजोरिटी भी नहीं होती ना, because when you have this तलवार लटकोइंग on your head, कि कभी भी कोई भी मतलब सपोर्ट पुल कर देगा तो सरकार गिर जाएगी, यू स्टिल आर इन सम सॉर्ट ऑफ कंट्रोल। तो लेकिन अदरवाइज अगर वो नहीं होता ना, बट आई थिंक दिस इज द रीजन व्हाई दे हैव टारगेटेड रीजनल पार्टीज सो मच ना,
Yeah.
the way they have co-opted Assam Gana Parishad and the other regional parties in Mizoram and Manipur also। मणिपुर में तो छोड़ ही दो आप क्या हो रहा है।
Hmm.
तो the way they have targeted it, no, it's very astute, मतलब एकदम सर्जिकल ऑपरेशन जैसा, सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक जैसा हुआ है कि आपने बस आपने खत्म कर दिया। आप there is no way the Assam Gana Parishad is going to get back into power ever again, ever। Like maybe in 20 years if there is some streamlined ये happening going on, but otherwise अगर specifically उस direction में काम होता है तब, otherwise it's not going to come back। So I am also definitely full on in support of regional parties, and I think they keep these other parties in check, क्योंकि जितना नाक में दम स्टालिन
Absolutely.
और इन लोगों
Absolutely.
की पार्टीज ने किया है ना, उतना मुझे नहीं लगता किसी और ने किया। His entire Modi's entire um, ecosystem right now focusing on the vote gap that is there in the southern part of the country, it proves that regional parties work.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
proves it।
And also, like, I mean, Mamata Banerjee again being regional party. Aam Aadmi Party is kind of a regional party. I hope they keep being a regional party, but let's see. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You know, like, and also they don't have an answer to this, no? Because Modi ji can't fight a state election. So then there are times when people are like, yeah, I mean, you're asking for vote for Modi, but he's still prime minister, right? Who is your chief minister? So they don't declare a chief minister until after they win
Yeah,
the
even
election.
अभी तो did they do like in Rajasthan, do they have a cabinet? अभी तक तो नहीं हुआ था ना, they just had a CM, but cabinet नहीं था उनका कोई। Then nobody has like any portfolios and nobody has like कोई ministry कुछ नहीं दिया है अभी तक।
Chat, can you look it up and tell me if Rajasthan has a cabinet yet? Let me just see as well.
Yeah, because this is what
Rajasthan
was अभी तो
cabinet. No, Rajasthan cabinet postpones RAS mains, decides no holiday on 22nd. Portfolios
अच्छा maybe
allocated. No. 3 weeks ago, they have. Rajasthan cabinet portfolios allocated. Chief minister keeps 8 key ministries. Newly appointed ministers in Rajasthan were allocated portfolios. Yeah.
3 हफ्ते हो गए ना, चलो
Yeah,
ठीक है।
Bhajan Lal
कोई
kept
ना, लेकिन
8 departments.
वो दिसंबर 3 को रिजल्ट्स आ गए थे और कैबिनेट वो हुआ है 3 हफ्ता पहले। मतलब दे फाइट इलेक्शंस इन मोदीज नेम, दे विन इलेक्शंस इन मोदीज नेम, एंड फिर उसके बाद बाकी सारा भाड़ में जाए। काम काम इतना काम तो किसी को करना नहीं है।
Yeah.
सो कैबिनेट किसको कैबिनेट देना, किसको वो करना, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, क्या फर्क पड़ता
क्या
है,
फर्क
बताओ।
पड़ता है?
मजे
But
ही मजे, सब लोग
मजे
मजे
ही
ही मजे
मजे,
में।
मजे ही मजे. I love that. मजे ही मजे. But yeah, Medusa, thank you so much for being here. I am going to say goodbye to you now. And thank you so much. I loved having you on the channel. I hope you enjoyed this experience.
I absolutely loved this because मुझे, लेकिन मेरा ना वो because the chat is also going on साइड में, तो मेरा तो एकदम डिस्ट्रैक्शन हो जाता है, तो मुझे ना जबरदस्ती स्क्रीन पे देखना पड़ता है, like ignoring that and to look at your face, and it is not helping that there is a little when I'm watching it on the stream, it is coming थोड़ा सा late, no?
Yeah.
मतलब 2-3 सेकंड का इधर उधर लैग है, तो उसमें it's not helping because I tried lip reading also, bro, what is wrong with me? Anyway, so thank you very much, and thank you everybody who
Yeah.
was there on this particular year and the chat, and all of you were like, I see some of you have defended Meghna than I,
Yeah.
and then you have also taken on a little bit of the vitriol, a little bit of the poison that Anshul and all the other guys were
Yeah.
ye
Who are
throwing at me.
still
Not
going
Anshul,
at it.
Kushal.
Still going at it, right? You know,
Sorry,
like relentless. So the Kushal fellow has like apparently like some 6-7 accounts. So whenever I ban one, he comes with another. And then he keeps
No,
coming with
I
another.
think it's I would like to think that it is entertainment for us, but then I'm just here today. For you,
Yeah.
it might get like boring, it might get repetitive, because you know what happens is like sometimes एक ही चीज होती रहती है तो फिर boring भी लगने लग जाता है ना। कुछ ओरिजिनल लेके आओ bro.
Yeah.
What is the same rice bag, same urban Naxal, same Pakistan चले जाओ type का bullshit, like boring.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. And bye bye. Come again.
Bye. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. क्या करना है मुझे? अभी मुझे समझा दो because I don't know anything. I don't know what to do.
You just go down.
I'll
यहाँ
work
पे
it out.
disconnect होगा नीचे देख Discord पे जाके.
Oh, yes. I was looking at the.
Yeah. Go to the Discord and
Bye.
bye. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for watching. Just wanted to talk to all the people who are being annoying, thoda sa, if you don't mind. Anshul and Kaushal and whatever. I understand that you come here to disrupt this chat, but I would really appreciate it if you don't do that. Maybe let's hope like you have some sort of decency and humanity left in you to see me like like telling you please don't disrupt the chat. If you have any comment, I'm reading it, right? You don't need to spam it. I can see it, but like if it's a low effort comment, please, that just adds to like disruption, and like even like the guest can read it. So I would just appreciate it if you want to come in, make like cogent arguments, please learn some vocabulary, please improve your, I don't know, just personality, I guess. That's what I just a humble request. Just a humble request from a humble person. That's it. And I'll keep saying this to you. I will not hate you. I will keep asking you politely to not do this until you stop. So please, just requesting. And of course, like there are people who are opposing my views or her views. I am reading their comments. It's not like I will not read your comments also if you say those things politely. That's the only thing that I wanted to say. Just kind of annoying if you do that. See, Kushal still doesn't. I'm just going to like seriously, because after a point it does get to you. I mean, I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Honestly, I'm trying. Reading these disruptors comments gives me a headache every time. Don't know how you can do it. Lovely tea. I'm also trying. I'm like increasingly getting more and more like para chad raha hai, as they say it in Hindi, or like it's getting a little annoying, right? Irritating, like a makhi buzzing by your ear, and you just have to be like and then it just keeps coming back. That's what I feel about these people, and it's kind of getting to me. Rohan is saying no freedom of speech. Rohan, no, you don't. Actually, I'm not the government. This is my platform. I decide who gets to speak and who doesn't. Just simple enough, right? I like, again, I'm the powerful person here, so I decide what is freedom of speech, right? Just like the government decides what is my freedom of speech, I decide what is your freedom of speech. See how power structures work? I have the microphone, I can control chat, and I can ban you. No freedom of speech. Unequal application of law. Yeah? Thank you. This is my show. This is my show. As Shiroyasha said, this is my show. Nice stream today. Thank you so much, Yash. Thank you. I hope you appreciated the stream. Really want more guests to come in. So yeah, trying my best. Me and Medusa have been planning this for a while. We were also supposed to react to some things, but we will do it eventually. I think वो थोड़ा सा lag की वजह से we can't really do it properly anyway. मजे ही मजे, bro. Should block them. They eat up most of the comment attention, also for sanity purposes. Punur, I do, like, I mean, whenever I see them, I do, like, sometimes, like, I try to tolerate it, but then, of course, I am now getting trained to identify well articulated comments versus just random shit going around. So yeah. Get Ranting Gola next. I did reach out to her. I did, Curry. She was supposed to be on the same stream today, but she had some other engagement. And I feel like she's a little, maybe she's a little uncomfortable with interviews and streams, etc. So That's what I heard. But it's fine. Like, I mean, I'll still keep trying and asking. Yeah. Yeah, it's my show. Exactly. Freedom of biasness, lol. Yeah. Everybody is biased, Prabir. I am also biased. I have many biases. If you ask me, I will tell you what my biases are. But yeah, everybody is biased. There is no such thing as unbiased. Just the fact that you expect that someone will be unbiased is a kind of unreasonable. Human beings are biased, and that is how we roll, yo. Prabeen. Tell your biases. My biases are okay. How do I define my biases? Like, again, my biases would be wide ranging, right? I am biased in favor of biryani with meat. I feel like biryani without meat is just pulao. I have biases in favor of Nagpur Pani Puri. Delhi Pani Puri is absolute garbage. I do not like it. They put ginger on top. For some bizarre reason, there are strips of ginger. What? Why? Anardana, why? What is this? Where is the mutter? What is that? Anyway, number 2 would be Kolkata Pani Puri, Puchka as they call it. Amazing. Bias. I am biased in favor of Kolkata biryani versus Hyderabad biryani. Aha. So one level of bias is meat biryani with meat in it. Second level of bias is Kolkata biryani. Then comes Hyderabad biryani. Then comes Kerala biryani. Okay. So biases. और biases बताए? और कुछ biases? Yeah. Kolkata biryani favorite? Yes, exactly. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, what is a Hyderabadi? Sorry. Andhra biryani. Andhra biryani. My bad. Andhra biryani. Is that the correct one? Guys, Hyderabadi biryani is a thing, right? I'm sorry, Lasya. I didn't mean to offend you, but I'm just sorry. Sorry. Hey, thank you so much, Meditation, for the support. I had a fan funding chat sahi pe. Hey, Manish, thank you so much for the membership. Nice stream today, Yash. Thank you. Chikur is saying, keep going and going, bro. Good to see Medusa. Okay, good to see Medusa. By the way, Raj Parulekar येणार आहेत का एवढ्यात? I'm trying. मी प्रयत्न करतोय, चिकूर. आणि मी ती स्ट्रीम बहुतेक मराठीतच ठेवीन आहे राजू पारुळेकर सर सोबत. मी ना मराठी प्रायमरी आणि इंग्लिश सेकंड ठेवीन आहे. तर म्हणजे बेसिकली मराठी/इंग्लिश मिक्स राहील आहे ती स्ट्रीम जी मी करीन आहे ती. Punnur got membership. Congrats. What about Chinese food? I love Bengali Chinese. Oh, Shubham Kumar. Amazing. I went to... What is this place? Golden... yeah, so my partner took me to this... God damn it, I forgot. Golden Dragon? No, Golden Dragon is in Delhi. Guys, there is this... Golden Joy. Yes, Subhashmit. Golden Joy. Oh my God, guys. Indian Chinese, mind blown. The Chinese that you get in that, I mean Kolkata Chinese, hats off, like miles ahead from whatever I've had, Indian Chinese I've had. It's next level. Nagpuri Tarri Poha supremacy. Grey, I agree. Again, I have a bias in favor of Nagpur Tarri Poha also. Plus the RBI Square Tarri Poha, which is just next level. Shankar Nagar is also nice. When you get time to go to so many places to try food, communist funding. इसमें भी तुम मतलब communism घुसाओगे ना? Code Monster? Yeah? Like, I do eat. You do realize, right? I have to eat, right? I hope like you don't assume that I don't have to eat. And then I go to like places whenever I visit cities, I try food. Yeah, is that like a concept that is very new to you? You should try it, friend. Also, you should make friends to try it with, right? So here's how it works, Code Monster, right? You make friends. Step one, right? First, you talk to people nicely. Yeah, nicely. You talk to them. You're like, hey, hi, how's your day going? How is everybody feeling? All the things. Then you progress in friendship. Then one day you propose, ki, hey, should we go to Golden Joy to try some Chinese? I've heard it's really great. And then friend is like, sure, bro, let's go. And then you go, yeah, you have the food and you enjoy, yeah. Yeah, that's how it works usually. Again, nothing to do with communist funding. I hope I was clear. Bongs have the best tasting food, although I have never been to Golden Joy. Is it in Delhi? No, Golden Joy is in Kolkata, sir. Kolkata. Again, I forget the area. I'll next time I come, I'll ask my partner. She will tell you all the names. Try some Telugu cuisine. It's finger licking good. I did. Oh, guys, Lasya, Andhra Bhavan. So, Andhra Bhavan in Delhi is the most amazing place that you can go to. It is this amazing canteen. Okay, so on Sundays they have the best biryani. Oh my god, there is like a line outside to just get that biryani. But when I was working in Parliament, that was the one place I went where I had these gigantic thalis, and yeah, that was basically my afternoon food. Lunch was always in Andhra Bhavan because A, it's cheap, unlimited, and oh my god, it's so good. Yes, and they have like this mutton dish. What is it called? Mutton fry, I think it's called. So good, so good. Also, the papad they have. I'm just thinking about it, and it's making me so nostalgic. Love it, guys. If you ever in Delhi, Andhra Bhavan, must try, must try. Parliament prices were ridiculous. Oh yeah. Parliament prices were basically Parliament mein the canteen I was allowed to eat from was basically IRCTC food. It's the same train food in Rajdhani which used to come in that canteen. So and it was damn cheap. It was like I remember eating one mutton thali for 38 rupees way back in 2013, 2014, I think. And then they removed the subsidies after that. But still, it was cheap. It was not bad. I see videos like liberal tears make my day, and sometimes I think maybe we should be a bit more resilient to their insults, attacks, and add homonyms. What? Unwatchable videos is saying this. Unwatchable videos is saying that he watches some videos and makes him happy. Why? I, I don't understand. Anyway, Andhra mess is so based. 80 rupees mein unlimited food. Yeah. What about your political biases? Vortex, okay. So I am in favor of public funded education and healthcare. I believe the government should take up the mantle of providing healthcare and education in proper ways. I am in favor of free markets, but with proper regulation. I believe that the market can truly be free if the government properly regulates it. I do believe that more share of the profits in a company should go to the workers. There should be more laws which distribute the profits better and they go to workers and the people who are working in a company more. I believe that welfare is important in a growing democracy like ours, which is still not there yet, where there are still people who are dependent on government welfare. They should get welfare. I believe that every person is allowed to express their faith in whatever way they want, unless it harms other people and makes them suffer. That should not be allowed. I believe in free speech. I believe that there should be certain restrictions on free speech, but at the same time, it shouldn't be dependent on the majority community or the people in power deciding what is free speech. Public morality is a tricky sort of subject. So I think I mean, again, I'm still trying to make up my head about free speech in general, right? But I believe that the one reason why we need the right to free speech is to dissent, because government in power will not allow you to say something, and which is basically causing them problems. So free speech should be protected because dissent is important. और क्या और भी बताओ, मेरे political biases और भी बता देता हूँ. Yeah. Ex-ASI KK Mohammed said Muslims should hand over Mathura Kashi to Hindus. Forget he being a Muslim, but after watching his Lallantop interview, it seems he's interested to excavate Hindu gods only. Okay, Chikur. Thank you so much for the super chat, by the way. I'm really tired of this religious subject, guys. I'm just not going to talk about this much now for a few weeks. I'm very tired. Like, I did the whole week with Ram Mandir, and then like the whole thing and jo bhi ho raha hai, it's just not worth it. There are better things to talk about, and we are going to do that now. Okay. So yeah. But yeah, you wanted my biases. I gave you my biases. Rohan is saying, I am a communist. On what basis have you decided that I am a communist, friend? Did I say that I'm a communist, Rohan? No, I didn't. So why are you telling me that I'm a communist? Why do you get to label me? I don't know if I'm a communist. I'm not a communist as far as I know. I am telling you my biases, quote unquote, and what I support, what I don't. And you just decided that I'm a communist because why? Because you think so? I can define it myself, friend. I don't need you. He's a sock dem. Okay, so ठीक है, करो label, it's fine. Just that it doesn't matter. So basically, see, Kushal and all these Anshul and all these. Anyway, ignoring them. I told you my biases. Someone asked my biases. I told you my biases. If you can't understand it, it's not my fault. It's not my fault that you are dumbasses. I'm waiting for you to discuss healthcare system. Interesting, Purnur. We should, Purnur, no, you should also like suggest maybe what is a good point to start discussing healthcare system also, right? You know, are there particular policies that we can talk about? Because honestly, I'll have to do some reading on this. But is there any particular issue that you think is worth it? And if you're going to say alternative medicines, then I'm not the right person. I would point you to Pranav, Science is Dope, who already talks about alternative medicine. But if you want to talk about maybe doctor shortages are there, yeah. Bridge courses is something that I have read a little bit about, which is kind of strange. Yeah, there are a bunch of things. Privatization versus public healthcare is another thing. I want the Mizoram kind of campaign and governance. Ranaditya, that's the ideal way to do it, but yeah. You follow kind of social democrat policies. You wish you were a communist. Again, now you're wishing that I am a communist. Like, or I should wish that I am a communist. Anyway. Public healthcare in Tamil Nadu is so much better than northern public healthcare. I have not really looked into it, but I don't know. I will take your word for it. I am biased against casteism and against lower caste suffering deniers. Basically, people who deny higher caste people. People effed lower castes for lot of centuries. Yeah, we still have those. Wait, that's also a decent bias to have. You're biased against casteism. Yeah, absolutely. Why not? Meghnad, are you tired? You seem to be tired. I am actually. And yeah, I'm going to end this stream, but I was just reading comments and then I just started reading comments. But yeah, this one took a toll on me, guys, a little bit. Being very honest, I feel like my useful optimism and hopefulness of dealing with these people is wearing thin now. Yeah. ब्रदर नागपुर आओ बिरयानी खाने चलेंगे. अरे सर, अभिजीत सावजी खाने चलेंगे. सर, व्हाट इज दिस बिरयानी? नागपूर में बिर्याणी. वी विल गो टू सुजल सावजी. सर, सुजल सावजी जाऊ आपण, मस्त मजे करू. सुजल सावजी. आणि लास्ट टाइम मी एक दुसरं सावजी ट्राय केलं होतं. काय नाव होतं त्याचं? सुजल सावजी होतं आणि अजून एक शंकर सावजी. आय थिंक शंकर सावजी. हो, बरोबर आहे. What video game do you play? Oh, guys, do you want video game recommendations? Say hi. I have been playing some very good ones. Like, this is going to be a great year for video games. If you want me to talk about it, please say hi. Oh, lots of you. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So, guys, Palworld, have you tried it? Oh my god, guys, the best thing ever. I am a big Pokemon fan. वैसे the Pokemon old games that were there, Palworld is just, oh my god. So I've been playing this. I'm just going to put it on screen while I talk about this. If you haven't tried this, guys, you must. There is like some shitty controversy going on around about them using AI. I don't give a shit. This is an amazing game. It is like a combination of survival. It's like Valheim, but also Pokemon. And you can put your Pokemon to work. And it is kind of a dark take on Pokemon, to be honest. I love it. This looks like a cute game. It is not. It is extremely brutal and it is disturbing at points. So yeah, just telling you, it's basically, yeah, as Shiroyasha said, Pokemon slavery, but then you can also give Pokemon guns. So Pokemon capitalism, yes, absolutely. But this is the game that the Pokemon people should have made. And then Palworld came out of nowhere and it is going nuts. It is going absolutely nuts. Then the other one I have been trying, which I started trying today, is this one. Again, if you are a fan of free-to-play, just first-person shooters, man, this game, crazy. Like, the next evolution in FPS multiplayer games, finals. Okay, fully destructible environments, it's nuts. It's nuts. I don't know how they're doing this, but I played it today and it blew my mind. Honestly, just, I think Counter-Strike, bye-bye. This is the shit now. This is the shit. Like, my god. I never liked that, what is it called, that thing that kids play all the time. I forgot the name also now. Anyway, that one, whatever that one. Fortnite. Thank you, Shiroyasha. Fortnite, horrible game. This is the shit. This is amazing. Just try it. The other one I have been playing is are there any city building fans here? Because I'm a big city building person. This one is absolutely great. Ixion. Okay, so Ixion is this amazing game where you are basically running a space station, right? If you have played games like Frostpunk, I feel like you will like this one also. Ixion, excellent game. I've been playing this for the last week or so. Yeah. Definitely worth it. And it is a factory game, so that is there. City Skylines, Sinister Vlogs. I don't know. I heard some bad things about the new one, City Skylines. So I'm still waiting for them to like basically add some patches etc. to make it better. Like I trusted Cyberpunk 2077. I bought it, but then I waited. I waited, and it just kept getting better. Cyberpunk is amazing now. I love Cyberpunk now. I started with holy shit, what is this garbage that I've bought? But now it's like, what? And the other one that I'm playing is, of course, this one people have been telling me to play. I don't know why I didn't try it before, but holy mother of God. Oh, yeah. Whatever. God, Steam, whatever, 1922. Yeah, Armored Core, Fires of Rubicon. So good. So good. So good, this one. Absolutely amazing game. So smooth. Also, if you're into like mech fighting games, best. But guys, if you genuinely want to try something which is just extremely addictive, please play this one. It is called Hades. Hi. Matlab, can't get enough of it. It's a roguelike. I mean, amazing. The next one I'm going to try is Enshrouded. I heard it's very good. Again, survival, but yeah. Baldur's Gate, I haven't tried yet, Soumya. Should I? It seems like it's a lot of investment. So, I mean, I'm already investing in Palworld this month. Then maybe Enshrouded next. Yeah. Elden Ring, no. Not going to go into Elden Ring. Shubham, no. Not yet. Dark Souls, Baldur's Gate is better return on return than Palworld. Are you sure? How much is Baldur's Gate? Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate is $3,000, huh? And Palworld was like 1,400 or something. So it's also early access. Is this early access? No, it's not early access. Red Dead Redemption 2? Oh, love it. Absolutely. I've played it like 3 times, I think, already. Play Risk of Rain 2? Oh, Code Monster. So much hours have been blown into that game. Risk of Rain 2 is so good. I'm just going to show it to people because I think more people need to play this. Also, it's damn cheap, but excellent game. Excellent. I love it. Try Raji. I think Dhirubhai was also like playing Raji, and I think it was interesting, but I didn't really get into it. Prince of Persia, should I try? Is one more question. Warframe, no. Shayan, again, too much has happened in that game. It's too complicated for me. It's like now getting into Dota. I got into Dota way back in 20. I mean, Warcraft 3 mod, when Dota was a Warcraft 3 mod, that is when I got into it. But then when it launched, it was 2014, 2015 is when I got into it. Now you can't. It's just too complex. CS 1.6, no Nikhil. Counter-Strike I used to play, just got over it. As soon as we start talking about games, we have such a nice chat. Kushagra, see, this is what it is. This is what it is, friends. Friends, see, we might fight over political opinions, but what unites us is gaming, food, travel, I don't know, anime, I guess. I don't watch much anime, someone asked. Movies? I don't know. Yeah. So we should do this, right? We should do this once in a while. to just calm people down and say, guys, it's okay. Bollywood, cricket, no Shubham, no cricket, please. I'm not into cricket. Any political games? I got Shasan, by the way. You can see it there. It is a very intense board game, Shasan. Football, no, not really. I'm not into that either. Life is a game. Thanks, Kushal. I agree. I agree with you. I think you should go to the gym. I've been thinking about it, Aman. Honestly, I've been thinking about it. I just didn't make the effort. But I do go for like runs and walks. Not now because it's too cold, but yeah, I do. Shasan, yeah. You like Poo World, I will never be friends. No, Pal World is nice. Pal World, Pal World. Is Shasan the only political game out there? सब वही recommend करते हैं. It is actually the only good political game out there which is on Indian politics. There are others also. Someone gave me this other one which was not good. What is it called? It's called The Poll. It's a great Indian election game, but it just doesn't work. The mechanics are out of whack, and there are so many questions I had about the game when I started playing it. नहीं हुआ मेरे से. But yeah, Shasan is amazingly designed. Do try it. Not into FIFA? No, I don't follow football. I'm sorry. Why am I sorry? I just don't follow it. PC Master Race? Yeah. I have a console, but I gave up on consoles. Is Shasan the only... हाँ हो गया वो. Play Cluedo? I have Cluedo right here. Right here. If you see Niche, that's Cluedo. I have it. I have many board games, if you can see here in this corner. Like a bunch of them. Pandemic, Dead of Winter, bunch of them. Like absolute nerdy behavior. See on my floor right there, which is like a ton of board games like piled up. और है अंदर के room में. I don't have a PS5, Kaushal. I had a choice between getting an extremely amazing gaming PC or PS5, and I choose, of course, gaming PC because who the hell gets a console? Like, I mean, please. I am old school gamer. I'm like PC. Back to political discussion, please. No, I like this, guys. I like this. Thank you so much because it made me feel better after that heavy conversation. And I can see that there are a lot of people who wanted to talk about games. And yeah, 4080 Ti. Arnab, I'm not that rich, man. I have a 2080? 2070? I have 2070. Be what? 2060. Yes, Shiroyasha, 2060. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I have. Okay. I will be here for another 10 minutes. We can talk about anything. It's okay. What is your internet speed? Wait. देख लेते हैं ना. This is my internet speed right now. George Soros, do you need fund? George Soros is here. He's asking, do you need funding? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, I heard that you are paying everyone. Where is my check? George Soros, sir? Where is it? Everybody keeps telling me that I'm funded by George Soros, but you never send me any money. What is this, yeah? I need the money. Like, guys, I mean, George Soros, sir, I must tell you, right? Here in India, every time I put out something which is against the government or dissenting against the establishment, they tell me that I'm funded by you, sir. I want. What is this? Yeah. So I'm just supposed to hear this all the time and not get any money. What is this? Yeah, George Soros, you suck, man. Like, George Soros, you ass. Like, do you hear what is happening? I'm getting cursed and you're not even sending me money. भेज ना भाई. क्या aliens and yetis unites all Indians. A day in the life of Meghnad. Meghnad. Day in the life. Day in the life. What do I do? I get up in the morning. I write. If it's not winter, I go for a walk slash run. I try to run, but I end up walking very fast. I cycle, then I come back, then I write for a few hours. Then then I drop my partner off to the metro station. She goes to office. Then I come back, then I write some more. Then just the day goes ahead. And then sometimes I'm editing, sometimes I'm doing things. Sometimes I'm reading. That's my life right now. And I'm doing some other project work also on the side with some organizations, NGOs slash something. So that sometimes takes up my time. So yeah. Can we also talk about fiction fantasy books, please? Sure. I love fiction fantasy. Absolutely. Next political vlog. I I was thinking, Kunal, I will probably go see the Bharat Jodo Yatra when it comes near Agra. I'm still trying to figure out producer, etc. and uska kitna paisa lagega. So if it fits in my budget, uh, I'll probably do it. That would be my vlog. It would be interesting, right? Just going there and seeing Bharat Jodo Yatra and just faffing around, basically. So yeah, that might be one idea that I have. You should interview RG. I don't think he will want to talk to me. Favorite food right now? ये मतलब ये स्लैम बुक बन गया ना. Thank you. Oh my god, guys, George Soros actually gave me money. Guys, I'm funded by George Soros. This is like a dream come true. Thank you, George Soros. $1 million on the way, don't worry. I'm going to cry. All this while I have been waiting. Although I do expect a lot more from you, George Soros, have to say, but for now, it, this is like an olive branch you are extending to me, and I appreciate it. Sincerely appreciate it. Thank you, George Soros. Thank you. Thank you. Now next time any bhakt actually like tells me that am I funded by George Soros, I will cut this clip out and play it and say that yes. How did you know? Finally. Oh shit. Oh, finally. Man, Soros conspiracy is true, clearly. Please read Sons of Darkness by Gaurav Mohanty. It's Mahabharat and ASOIAF. What is ASOIAF? Didn't want to spam this, but still had to. Wait, what is this? Sons of Darkness. Sons of Darkness. The Rag of RTA. What? Rata. Sons of Darkness, Gaurav Mohanty. Okay, it's part 1. Led dry by violent confrontation in the Magadhan Empire, the Mathuran Republic simmers on the brink of oblivion. Krishna and Satyabhama have put their plans in motion within and beyond Republic's blood-soaked borders to protect it from annihilation. But they will soon discover that neither gold nor alliances last forever. They are, however, not alone in this game. Oh, very interesting. Gaurav Mohanty. Interesting. Is a lawyer. Nice, nice. We'll check this out. Thank you so much for the suggestion. His Dark Materials? Yeah, I have read. First one, I think. Long time ago, I think I had read 1 or 2. I have read it. And recently also I tried to read it. I really like it. I reread it. Oh, ASOIF is a song of ice and fire. Okay, got it, got it. I don't know if you answered this, but can you recommend books to know about political and social history of India? I read Guha's India After Gandhi and want to read more. India After Gandhi is good. I do like it. I have been reading some. Let me just check. Where is it? Yeah, let me just tell you one. One I have been like referring to time and again. I don't know if I've recommended these before, but it's nice. I mean, both of them are nice. This one is nice. It's called A People's Constitution by Rohit Tay. Everyday Life of Law in Indian Republic. It's nice. Thoda heavy hai. It's a bit heavy, but really nice. I like this one. This is also nice. It is The Art of Conjuring Alternate Realities. It is written by Shivam Shankar Singh and Anand Venkatanarayan. Anand V. How Information Warfare Shapes Your World. Again, it is basically a good book to understand power structures in general, but also like India specific. And of course, I would recommend Sapiens. Sapiens is my all-time recommendation now because yeah, it has much insights on politics as well. Other YouTubers you recommend? Um, I have. Do you guys follow Shobit Mishra? Very good. Like he just did a report on Mira Road. Excellent. Uh, Indian YouTubers I'm talking about. Dhruv Rathi I don't really watch anymore. Sometimes I do whenever some video does well or some interest area comes up. I do watch that. I watch a lot of bread tubers, which is like essayists. So Philosophy Tube I would recommend. Really recommend. There is also what's the name of that other person? Just a second, guys. Just reviewing my favorite YouTube stuff. I do watch some Wash. Wash is okay. Like I mean, I'm changing my views on him a little bit after I saw some counter. But anyway, Wash is good. Then there is Destiny. I watch Destiny sometimes. Hassan also I watch sometimes. That's fine. Last Week Tonight, of course. Excellent stuff. Fighter movie देखी क्या? No sir, I haven't. I found out. H Bomber Guy, I do watch H Bomber Guy. Lex Friedman, I don't know if you count him as a YouTuber, but I do follow his podcast regularly. Luke Stephens is a good game critic. You can also check him out. Coffeezilla, of course, Coffeezilla, excellent. Marcus Brownlee, tech stuff. Also Waveform podcast, which they have, very good. Economics Explained is great. Also Cold Fusion TV. Cold Fusion TV is great. Johnny Harris, yes. Johnny Harris also. Jose does some great content. Deshbhakt I do watch. And if you want movie reviews, Sucharita Tyagi, always a great suggestion there. Sorry. Yeah, I think those are a lot. There are many more. Wisecrack, if you don't follow, excellent. I mean, they used to be nice. I mean, they still put out nice content. Wisecrack is very good. Sisyphus is a nice philosophy channel. You should also follow them as well. I still follow Ray William Johnson. How old am I? Ray William Johnson is still a thing. I was just checking my subscriptions and I saw Ray William Johnson. What? Thank you so much for the super chat, by the way. Philosophy Tube, yeah. Neil deGrasse Tyson, yes. Star Talk is amazing. Star Talk I really like. Soumya is being helpful. 2 hours, 18 minutes is when the Soros thing happened, so it will help me cut the clip. Thank you so much. Alex O'Connor. Seeker Daily. Is that the one? Yeah. I think I've seen some of their videos. You watch Philosophy Tube yet not care about AI generated content? See, listen, Code Monster, I don't have to agree with everything that I watch, no? I use AI a lot now for my work, for my other things, to generate art, quote unquote art for my videos. Yeah, I have no qualms in saying this and I am okay with it. There are of course, people trying to make me feel guilty about it all the time, everywhere. But yeah, that is where the world is going, friends. Better adopt. क्या कर सकते हैं नहीं? Oversimplified, my favorite funny history channel. Excellent one. Yeah, Oversimplified is very good. Kit Boga is great. Yeah, I've seen scammers, he's the scam baiter, no? Kit Boga, yeah. Any upcoming collaborations with Ravish Kumar and Akash Banerjee? No, Ravish though I already did. It's not like I basically reach out to him and I can ask him, sir, फिर से collab. No, I don't do that shit. Akash, I was working on something, but that kind of fell off because of I think language issues mostly. But yeah, Akash and me will probably do something soon as well. I'll talk to him. Collab with Apar Gupta, please. I already did one. I did a video with him. Just last week. Check it out. I did. AI is a blessing, especially for me as an ADHDer. I get it, Purnur. And again, AI is a tool which you can use to make your work better. That is how I look at it. It is like a tool like Excel. It is a tool like PowerPoint. It is just smart, but not that smart. I just look at it as a tool. So that's why I appreciate just AI generated things. But I know how unethical that can get, and how unethical in the sense they basically, now people are saying that AIs are trained on real artists' work, and shouldn't you be paying them? Yes, I agree they should be paid, but at the same time what I have right now is not bad. Collab with Sarthak. Soumya, I did do one for his Sunday show thingy, I think a few months ago. But we did meme reactions. And I think now he has some projects going on. So Sarthak and me keep talking from time to time, yeah. Collab with Hassan, sure. You spam him, no? You spam him, chat. If you want me to do, if you want me to do collab with him, let's see. Palworld creators used AI to create the game. Ali Turk, no, apparently that was disproved, no? The creator of the game said that he's okay with using AI, but that doesn't mean that he actually used it. Apparently that was fake news, and some handle which spread it later said that he's actually against animal cruelty. That's why he was making shit up and saying they used AI. Something random. So, yeah, just this is your core nerds. We will spam. Sure, go on. Palworld developer was big on NFT and Bitcoin. I don't trust them. I used to be at one point big on Bitcoin also and cryptocurrencies. Code Monster until I lost some money and then I was like, ये क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं life में? This makes no sense. Not NFTs. I never got into NFTs. That just sounded like a scam because nobody was able to explain it to me. But yeah, I do. Cryptocurrencies do make sense on a very theoretical level to me as a store of value, because you do realize that demonetization happened and it kind of proved that money is just a store of value and any government can just like completely take away its power whenever it wants, like ours did. So in a way, a decentralized currency does sound attractive in a situation like this. So I was like, this makes sense, and I got into it. Then I lost some money. Then I was like, never again. Maybe not the right time. Maybe not the right time. Magnard was a crypto bro. No, last year I was not a crypto bro. I never asked other people to invest their money in cryptocurrency. I never like went like tom-tomming cryptocurrencies kharido. That I don't do. I don't give financial advice at all. I am myself bad with finance, so why would I give any advice? Plus, I lost money. So tells you how much of a loser I am that way. But yeah, I did like the concept of cryptocurrency theoretically, I would say. I did think that it's a great idea at one point. Maybe now, and I don't now, maybe not so much. BTC is a scam. Barun, yeah, see, that's the thing, right? Like scams are meant to be fallen for. Otherwise, they wouldn't exist. Like Modi ji. Sorry. Sorry. Just. Guys, I cannot tell you how much of a conspiracy nut also I was. It's just these phases of growing up, right? Internet me you enter these rabbit holes and you're like, oh my god, what is ooh. No, yeah. Then you get smarter. I hope you get smarter. Don't become a flat earther or anything of that sort. Don't go there. Don't go there. Like once you get into a conspiracy, also learn how to get out and recognize that it's a conspiracy theory. Discuss the latest ASI report on Gyanvapi. There is the latest ASI report on Gyanvapi. Okay, let me see. ASI report said temple existed at the site of Gyanvapi. 5 key takeaways. Okay. January 26th. Oh, it came today only. Interesting. Report was submitted to the court last month in a sealed cover. Why? Why, boss? Why? Anyway, it found that sculptural remains in cellars indicate there existed a large Hindu temple. Here's what else the report states. Okay. Archaeological Survey of India, in its scientific survey report on Gyanvapi Mosque complex, has concluded that there existed a Hindu temple prior to the construction of the existing structure. Okay. Report was submitted to the court last month. Copies were given on Thursday to the Hindu and Muslim litigants in matters related to dispute over the site. ASI was tasked by the Varanasi District Court to conduct a survey. Okay. Pre-existing structure was probably destroyed in 17th century during the reign of Aurangzeb. All right. The report mentions loose stone with an engraved on it under construction mosque during the reign of Mughal Empire Aurangzeb between 1600 and 1676 and 1677. Chat, quick calculation, 2024 minus 1676, please. Thank you. The inscription also recorded that the mosque was repaired with Sahan courtyard, all right, in the year 1792. ASI has a photograph of loose stone which was taken in the year 1965. The report also noted that during the recent survey, it was found the lines relating to construction of the mosque and its expansion have been stretched out. Okay. Issued orders to governors of all provinces to demolish the schools and temples of infidels. What? According to Masir Alamgiri, 1947, by Sir Jadunath Sarkar. Who is Jadunath Sarkar? This is interesting. Anyway, on September 2nd, 1969. Okay, how much is it, friends? 348 years. 348 years. Okay, so this is a 348-year-old thing. All right, got it. Inscriptions in Devanagari, Grantha, Telugu and Kannada scriptures with names of deities found. Interesting. There is a fact, inscriptions on the stones of pre-existing Hindu temples which have been reused during construction repair. Devanagari, Grantha, Telugu and Kannada scripts. Okay. Report added names of deities like Janadhan. Okay. So, sure, there are inscriptions. Okay. Parts of pre-existing temple were reused for expansion of the mosque and construction of Sahan. Survey included examination of pillars, Hindu mythological creature Vyala. Okay. Sure. Central chamber and main entrance of pre-existing structure are part of existing structure. Central chamber and main entrance of pre-existing structure. Okay. So then, so like a mosque was built around it. Nice. Okay. According to, I mean, I'm not saying that's nice. I'm just saying, just to refrain. Okay. Anyway. The pre-existing temple had one big central chamber and at least one north, south, east, west respectively. Sure. Sculptural remains in cellars indicate there existed a large Hindu temple. Okay. Sculptural remains in cellars. Moreover, sculptures of Hindu deities and carved architectural members were found under the dumped soil in one of the cellars. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. So the ASI has found evidence of a Hindu structure under the mosque. That is the report. Got it. Why don't you show the picture of the disputed place? ये है ना यहाँ पे लिखा है, यहाँ पे तो दिया है, यही है ना? Is this the one? Gyanvapi Mosque in Varanasi? Yeah, this is the one. Very sus report TBH. Again, it's in a sealed cover. So, okay, I haven't read the report. I read the Indian Express and that's what you were asking. So, yeah, I have. By that's a tribal temple. It's with tribe Ali Turk. I don't understand this. Also, I don't know why I should care so much about this also. Honestly speaking. If you want it, guys, I'm not the right person to tell this to. I can't do jack here, honestly, except read it. You need to go to people who will listen to you and do something about it. I mean, I guess that is what you want. So, यहाँ पे आके कुछ नहीं होने वाला है, sir. Like, you will not convince me, or even if you convince me, what will you get out of it? What will you get out of it? You tell me. I read it. 348 years. Yeah, Bharadwaj, exactly. 348 years old thing that has now been excavated, and you want revenge, I'm guessing, because now Ram Mandir, so then Gyanvapi, and then other things will also happen. I know where this is going. I can tell, right? My question to you is, will convincing me make your life better? About this? And also, what can I do about it is also a question, right? So yeah, now the court will do something about it. Yeah, they asked for a report in a sealed cover, right? So if the court basically then says, oh yeah, of course there was a temple, and if the court then orders a destruction and it is done in a peaceful way, then it is legal also. Yeah. I hope nobody suffers during this whole process. That is the least I can ask for now. If that is the most important thing you think that is happening in this country, friend, you are very wrong. So I don't want to. Yeah. Mars, bro, Mars पे civilization होगा. Siddharth, I think at some point we will have an Akhand Bharat, right? I mean, 10 years and we still don't have Akhand Bharat. What is this, yeah? Till now, like, we should have taken over Afghanistan also, and Myanmar, and maybe Australia. Um, Anything else you want to take over? We should, no? I feel like it is time for Sri Sir Adarniya Supreme Leader to become the conqueror of 340 years ago. Like, go on a horse with a talwar and go like, with like other people behind him going, and then going to Afghanistan, all the way to Afghanistan, planting a flag and declaring Akhand Bharat. Then they should come back from there going, all the way to Myanmar, right? Because they're on a horse, right? I'm not even telling them to walk, not like a Bharat Jodo Yatra, lol, kuch bhi. No, I'm saying Ghode pe. 350 years ago that happened, right? So the revenge has to be taken in that form as well. So then you go Ghode se from Afghanistan till Myanmar, going like, and then go to Myanmar, then plant a flag. Yeah. Then you go from Ghoda, get into a ship, right? I say, all the people behind them get onto a ship. Then while the ship is going, you keep doing, reach Australia, right? Then you get down, go, then plant a flag and declare Akhand Bharat. That is what I need now. That is the logical thing to do henceforth. This is what we need. Declare Akhand Bharat everywhere. Also, I must tell you, NRIs, what are you doing? Huh? वहाँ पे, like, you're there, na? Your sleeper cells there. Just declare. Just get a flag, plant and declare. No, declare करने में क्या जा रहा है तुमको? मोदी जी will protect. What is this, yeah? 10 years no Akhand Bharat. कुछ भी मतलब विश्व गुरु, हाँ, but like no flag. What is this, yeah? Ancient civilization we have, and you do nothing? Matlab, very disappointing. I was surprised because I haven't been able to get her to doubt Hinduism for 15 years, but it took just 4 days of rioting since Monday to get her to start seeing the truth. Hindutva makes itself look bad. Deepti, what? Was that a part 2 of the comment? I'm sorry, what was she talking about? I think I missed part 1 of your comment, Deepti. Oh. My very Hindu mom agrees with me that this temple stuff is wrong, and she's really embarrassed by the Hindutva writers. She actually studies Sanskrit and teaches shlokas. Oh, okay. Now I'm reading part 2. Where is it? I was surprised because I haven't been able to get her to doubt Hinduism for 15 years, but it took 4 days of writing since Monday to get her to start saying the truth. Hindutva makes itself look bad. Oh, I'm glad your mom saw sense, Deepti. Really glad that your mom saw sense, honestly. Aren't people already saying that Ram is the avatar of Modi ji? There was like this. Wait, I'll show you something. So apparently, Basant had done this report. Okay, friends, I'm telling you, this is the last time I'm going to touch on the subject of religion, okay? After this, I'm going to ignore it like hell because, like, seriously, this is the last day. And if I go in that direction, please remind me not to go in that direction, okay? Because I know this can get annoying. Wait,
Dr. Ashwini.
just trying to find that. So the Sampadakiya, this part.
इसका संपादकीय है, जो एडिटर लिखते हैं, और माना जाता है, जब हम लोग कॉलेज में पढ़ते हैं तो बताया जाता है कि संपादकीय किसी भी अखबार की विचारधारा बताती है, इसके मूल में क्या है वो बताता है। तो इसमें प्रधानमंत्री को लेकर एक पूरा श्लोक लिखा गया है, पूरी कविता है एक टाइप से। तो स्वर्ग लोक में मोदी का यशोगान सुनाया, सुनते ही देवराज इंद्र का सर चकराया। पृथ्वी लोक से लौटे देवदूतों ने स्वर्ग लोक में मोदी का यशोगान सुनाया, सुनते ही देवराज इंद्र का सर चकराया। उसे इंद्रलोक का सिंहासन डोलता नजर आया, दौड़ा दौड़ा पहुंचा ब्रह्मा जी के द्वार, रक्षा करो प्रभु हे जगत आधार। पृथ्वी लोक पर नरेंद्र नामक मानव ने कोहराम मचाया है, स्वर्ग लोक का सिंहासन हड़पने का विचार उसके मन में आया है। स्वर्ग लोक में मोदी मोदी के नारे लग रहे हैं, लोग राजा का चुनाव करने की मांग कर रहे हैं। बदहवास इंद्र को देख ब्रह्मा मुस्कुराए, बोले तू भी इंद्र ओ भी नरेंद्र। तो इस तरीके से एक पूरी लंबी कविता है कि जैसे बताया जा रहा है कि प्रधानमंत्री स्वर्ग लोक में मोदी मोदी के नारे लग रहे हैं और लोग चाह रहे हैं कि वहाँ भी चुनाव हो। तो ये काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग है।
Amazing. Amitosh is upset that there is so much quote-unquote Hindu phobia in my comment section apparently. Okay, Amitosh, why are you reading it? Bye. Go. Why are you troubling yourself? If you don't agree, go away. It's okay. Yes, Soumya, you will remind me. Thank you so much. But I guess I am done with, referencing or talking about religion honestly right now. I can talk about it in abstract terms, but this whole thing that is going on, I don't want to give it any more attention. I have given it enough attention now. So yeah, that is about it. Are you quitting political content? No. I'll do political content. But there are many other things to talk about. That's what I'm saying. Do you consider yourself religious, atheist, or secular, Swamya? I am what they refer to as an agnostic theist. I'm an agnostic theist. So, yeah. Oh man, I will watch this tomorrow. This is my planned content for tomorrow. Since it is a holiday, I couldn't watch today. What do you think is the next stage for space exploration? Nav Jindal. Oh, friend, thank you. Thank you for asking this question. Oh my god, yes. Guys, oh my god, I've been following this. I need to collect my thoughts. Sorry. Have you or have you not been obsessing over the James Webb telescope? Please tell me you are. Please tell me you are. Holy shit. Guys, James Webb telescope. Please, do if you are not obsessing over this, I don't know what to say to you. But please obsess over this. There are many, many videos that even Neil deGrasse Tyson has done for Star Talks. Very good stuff. My thing is, space exploration wise, I feel like, again, biggest frontier it being the James Webb telescope right now. But I feel like soon commercial flight will start. The first step I feel like would not be exactly space exploration from the looks of it, but it would be essentially rockets that probably will go out of the atmosphere, will fly with less fuel and then land in a location. So I feel like that is the next quote unquote frontier towards space exploration. I wouldn't call it. Then soon I feel like moon. Yeah, we are also trying with Chandrayaan. Chandrayaan was the first step. Chandrayaan 3 that landed. Then we will have a moon base. Then probably one day we will have humans on the moon. Great. After that, they're going to. Who is doing this? NASA or ISRO or both? I feel like they are going to build like a slingshot on on the moon, which will help us go to Mars. So the launching pad, which basically Mars ships would have, would be actually from the moon. So will we be alive to see it? I believe we will. I believe. Like an inverse bungee jump to space. Yeah. Recent achievements in scramjets have made spaceflight more efficient. Future is good. Commercial flights have already started. You are too late. No, commercial space flight. Oh, that one I know, Anshul. Like that one. Upar jaake niche aana. I know that has started. I'm saying like commercial flights, like, you know, airport pe jaake you are actually flying out of the atmosphere and landing in a place which you want to. Like that plane which you used to. What was that long-nosed plane? Concorde? Yeah, which they shut down later. Yeah, that was fast. This will be insane. So that's what I think we are going towards. Meg is designing new games for Chapri gamers. Swati, I don't understand this. Concorde, yeah. That crashed horribly. Didn't they decommission it because it was not exactly profit making also? Oh, Virgin started it, like commercial space flights? Okay, I'll check it out. So which religion do you believe in, or no religion? Just belief in higher power. Just belief in belief in the unknown, because the unknown I can't know. So yeah, I believe that there are some things that I will never understand, and I kind of respect that. So yeah, if you want to call that faith in a quote unquote higher power, you can. But at the same time, I don't believe in organized religion as it exists today. I don't. I feel like that is just used by human beings to tell themselves stories and also gather people around to do maybe nice things sometimes, which is like, you know, communal harmony, you know, have fun, celebrate, etc. But it can also be used to do evil things. So organized religion is shady. Yeah, I don't like it. And I feel like politics co-opts organized religion too many times throughout history. It has done it too many times to cause suffering and harm. So no, I don't believe in any organized religion right now. But I do believe in higher power and just having general faith in things that I don't know about. That is quite a humble position, believing that some unknowns are humans will never understand. Yeah, Raj Yadav, also as a singular human being with like limited brain capacity, it would be impossible for me to know everything in this universe. Also, there would be things in this universe that might happen, maybe get discovered in the future. Like, let's say, like 100 years from now when I'm not here, it might get discovered then. But at that same time, there would still be more unknown questions then, right? So right now, if I don't know something, yeah, I don't want to like sort of say that I know everything. It is stupid to say that you know everything. It is also arrogant to say that you know everything. You don't. So what I also don't like about people who preach organized religion or like these Baba types is that they kind of give out this air that they know everything and that they have like achieved some sort of nirvana and enlightenment and whatever. I mean, there is like the Gurmeet Ram Rahim Singh Ji type insan type people. There are Shankaracharya type people. There are like Sadguru type people and Shri Ravi Shankar type people. And that new fellow, that 20-year-old Baba who everybody was sitting for a press conference niche, all those people, they are kind of arrogant. I have to say this, they are arrogant enough to say that they know a lot more than you do, and some adhyatma, whatever you want to call it, spirituality, jo bhi hai. But I don't believe them. I feel like it is impossible. Some things are impossible to know, and it's okay to say that. I want to believe in the unknown, but people say using unknown to leverage their superstition and say don't ask questions. Yeah, that happens. I mean, if you challenge beliefs, that will usually happen, right? Even now, like ever since I started doing these live streams, some of my beliefs are being challenged here constantly, and I have sort of gone into this thinking that it is going to happen. It is inevitable. Like for example, someone told me like abhi just ki Gyanvapi ka ASI report. I genuinely hadn't read the news, honestly. I mean, I didn't see that or that didn't come in my feed, so I hadn't read it. The first instinct I had was, what is this nonsense? Kuch to bhi nonsense hoga. But then I kind of pushed it down and I was like, no, listen, just if that person is asking, maybe there is something there. So I read it. Yeah. And then, yeah, it's fine. Like, I don't have to know anything, everything. But if someone has pointed it out, maybe I can give the courtesy of actually indulging it a little bit and seeing what it is about. Again, I don't have to give an opinion on it. I don't have to give an opinion on everything. It just doesn't work that way. I'll read it. If you want me to read it, I have read it. अर्पित बला भी लव स्ट्रीम कर रहा है. अर्पित बला? Oh. Elon Musk, cringe or cool? Absolutely cringe. Very, very cringe. Oh my God. So cringe. Did you see his press conference where he's like, oh yeah, Twitter will shut down? He's like, oh yeah, but yeah. And then the advertisers will have to answer to Earth. We will document why Twitter shut down because advertisers left and they will have to answer to Earth. Who says that? That's just, who says that? Oh my God. Yeah, again, who buys Twitter for $44 billion? I don't get it. You're right. Yash, absolutely. Folding Ideas is a great video on NFT and crypto. Folding Ideas. Oh yeah, someone else recommended this channel. I will check it out. Yeah. Debate between Buddha and Guru Shankaracharya would have been legendary. Okay. All right, friends, I think I am done. Thank you so much, George Soros, again for funding me. Finally, after so many years of me just hearing from people that I'm being funded by George Soros, finally funded by George Soros. So thank you. And thank you. I hope you enjoyed this stream. I hope Medusa enjoyed this stream also. And I will see you next week, Monday, friends, Monday. So, yeah, enjoy. And whoever is watching this afterwards, also enjoy. Again, for the last 1.5 hours, I was doing more or less an AMA. So, thank you for indulging if you have reached till here. So, we spoke about gaming and all the things also. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, friends, and I will see you on Monday at 9. Bye bye.